Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Welcome, mystery friends.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello. Happy Monday to you guys.
Happy Monday.
We've got Sarah and Steve in the chat right now. I'm glad you guys are here.
Sweet. You guys beat me. I'm not even in the chat yet.
Well, Sarah said it's 3:46 a.m. where you are. Where are you, sweetheart? I don't remember where you live. Is that
Are you an Australian?
I honestly cannot remember. Please tell us where you are in the world right
I didn't.
now. UK. Oh, cool. That's cool. What part of the UK are you in? I've been to the UK quite a few times. I haven't spent an exceptional amount of time there, but I've been a few times and I love it. I love the UK. I really do. I love England and Scotland. I just love every little nook and cranny that I've been to. I like the vibe out there. I like the architecture.
Yes.
And I like the people seem really nice. The food in England is not so great. But I don't know.
It depends. You just got to pick the right things.
Okay, can't say. That's totally fair.
Yeah,
You
fair
could,
enough.
if you feel that you want to share the country, whether it be England or Scotland, feel free to share. Either way, it's totally fine. I'm a big fan of both. I love both.
If it's not the U.S., we're probably stoked on it.
Yeah.
Either
It's
way.
probably true. But yeah, I've been missing it out there. I have some friends in the London area and some friends in Edinburgh as well. But I've been really wanting to go back out. We went there, it was like 5 years in a row or something like that. And then COVID happened and we're like, fuck, that sucks. It really sucks because we love it. We were like, got momentum going, and then we ended up getting stuck here. So,
Yeah.
but that's cool. I mean, that's pretty late over there. That's surprising.
Yeah. It's true.
So every night that you're in our podcast, it is super duper duper late over there. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Thanks for holding down the late night, the wee hours.
Yeah, for
Thanks for holding
sure.
down the wee hours.
Yes, it's so I definitely do want to acknowledge, Sarah, that it is the 1 year anniversary of your dad's passing,
Yeah,
and we really feel for you on that a lot.
absolutely.
So
it's
I know
been-
it's a hard day.
A few years for me and my dad for sure. My dad left in 2016, and that 1 year was definitely rough. So I'm sorry that you're having to deal with that at the moment. Glad you're spending it with us. Hopefully we can
For
bring you
sure.
some smiles. Make it a
That's
little
the
bit-
goal. If we can make it fun for you and give you something to take your mind off stuff a little bit or just divert attention, make you smile, then we're doing our jobs. We're doing our jobs properly.
Totally.
So, but we
What
do
was-
care.
What was his first name? Can you tell us his first name? No last names or anything, but 6'7" teddy bear.
Wow,
Wow,
6'7".
he was 6'7".
Wow.
Yes.
That is gigantic. I am 4'11". I know you can't tell because I'm sitting down, but I'm very tiny. And when I see people that are that big, it's so crazy because it's a totally different perspective of the world that we get. And actually, it's really fun. My friend Cody, who I have had on the stream with us before a few months ago, he is. Do you remember how tall he is? Is he 6'7" as well?
Who? Which one?
Cody, 6'6" maybe.
Yeah, I think he's 6'6", 6'7", somewhere
Yeah,
in there. Yeah,
he's
right there
really
somewhere.
big, and he is just like the most gentle, sweetest giant man ever. And we have talked about doing a video, and we are going to do it at some point, where we take our GoPros and we do like a head mounted kind of thing, and we're gonna walk around and we're gonna do a bunch of shit that we always normally do. And we're going to edit the video to show what it looks like from my perspective going about the world at 4'11", and his perspective at 6'6" or 6'7" or whatever it is that he is. And I think it's going to be awesome because it's hard for a tall person to really know what it's like as a short person. And it's hard for a short person to know what a tall person sees. So I think that's going to be so fun to do a video and show the different things that we do. It's funny because I drive a Mini Cooper and it's like perfect for me. It's tiny. But with Cody, oh my God, I don't even know how he's going to do that. So part of the video, we're going to have him get in my car and try to drive my car, and we're gonna video the whole thing. It's going to be really funny. So I look forward to that. I think that's going to be a good time. And Chris, Roxy Gun project. Chris said that he will edit it. He thinks it's a fun project, so it'll be fun. We'll make a little video and perspectives of what it's like for
Totally showing
for
side by
people.
side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be super trippy because he can like see everything. He's like, yeah, I'm used to being able to see all the exits. Like I know where my outs are in case of emergency, and I was like. Pfft, I can't even see anything. Like I'm just seeing everybody's backs constantly.
I've
Like,
never
my
seen an exit in my
goodness.
lifetime.
Oh my god! And your mom was 4'11". Ah, so your mom
Wow,
was
no,
tiny
really?
and your dad was
Nice.
giant. Wow. Woo, lady.
Oh, lady with the resub.
12
lady.
months.
12 months. You made a year.
Sweet.
Cool. Wow,
That's
you hit 12 months already?
awesome.
We just
Thank
celebrated our
you.
1 year.
Yeah.
So you came in real early.
yeah,
then.
you were from the very beginning.
Cool.
That's awesome. Thank you so
Thanks for
much for
supporting.
being a part of our family for a whole year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're doing something right. The momentum's going and we're doing the thing. And I'm so glad to have you guys here with us and still
Definitely.
wanting to continue subbing with us. That's a big deal. Because,
Yeah.
sometimes you can be like, okay, it's boring.
Boring.
Not subbing anymore. But now that we got these cool emotes, how could you
Mm-hmm.
not sub with us?
Yeah, it's true.
Saying.
Thank you for sticking with us even through my procrastination of making emotes.
We did it though.
We did it. We got it done. It took a year, and we got the rest of them made. That was good.
Yay. Yeah, ladies got the first badge. There's a few people.
Yeah,
Who is it that's got the first badge?
I think Chid has one.
Chid's got one.
has
Oh,
one.
Joe. Yeah, Joe might have been actually the very first sub. I think he was the very first
He may have been the very first one.
sub,
Yeah.
which is it's pretty
Super
cool.
cool.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
We have this nice little fam. It's super super cool.
Yeah,
I love it. It makes me very happy.
yeah. And Steve, I saw your message back there. You guys got a mysterious package and had to like evacuate the building for.
Oh, I somehow
hours?
missed that.
So it was all safe, but
What?
what was the mysterious package that showed up? Did you get any kind of details on it? Like,
Oh my god, I didn't.
that's trippy.
How did I miss that?
Oh,
Oh
Sarah.
yeah, I see it. They evacuated the building for 2.5 hours. Suspicious package. Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, Sarah, you got a message from your dad? Weird. We were just talking about messages with a friend of ours who was
We
here.
were, yeah.
One of the reasons that we started a little bit late today was because we had a friend over here, and we were talking about messages from dearly departed.
Yeah, I remember you told us you found the feather,
Yeah.
but was there another message? Tell us. We would
Yeah,
like.
what
We
was
would
your
like
message?
to know.
Curious. Oh, Steve, it was the building next to yours. Okay. Well, that's good. It wasn't your building.
Oh, that's crazy. Suspicious package.
Yeah, I wonder
Do
if it
people
was
do
like-
anthrax anymore
That's
in the
what I was
90s?
just
That was
wondering.
like
was it
a cool thing.
anthrax, or is that showing our age?
I think it's
Nobody
probably
does
right.
anthrax anymore.
No.
But,
But I'm glad that it worked out okay and, nobody blew up.
yeah.
Things have
totally.
been pretty crazy out there in the world the past couple of days. There's been like multiple mass shootings and everything.
Yeah.
Stuff's been a little unsettling lately.
Lame out there.
So I'm glad that everything was okay. And did you hear about the explosion? Oh, God, where was it? Cuba, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was in Cuba. A building exploded and like a bunch of people died. It was a gas leak. Yeah, it was really bad.
Oh, yeah,
like
where all the
14 people or something.
yeah, where like there was no one in there. It was the hotel building that they were renovating that blew up, and there was workers that were in there. It wasn't. Luckily, it wasn't filled like a hotel could have been.
Oh my God, it would have been
But
horrible.
yeah, the people that were working on it, it was during business hours for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no good. Yeah, it was like a gas leak.
Bummer. Yeah, and they're like, it wasn't terrorism. It was just happens. It was a
Yeah.
tragic mistake.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sarah says he said that he's really proud of me, who I've become, and I meant a lot to him, and he is always here for me, even though he's gone forever.
That's
That
awesome.
is
I love that.
perfect.
And it's true. They're always there. They don't leave.
That is perfect. I'm really glad that you did get that message,
Yeah.
and I hope that now you feel a little bit more maybe settled as far as that goes. And we talked before about you're worried about like keeping him around, and now it's a year, and you got that message, and I think that it's a good time to kind of move to the next phase of things. Like the mourning is really hard, but
Definitely.
it's okay. Oh, he was Irish.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's cool.
Well, then Slancha for sure.
Yeah, let's slancha.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I have to open
See,
this.
what was his name?
Bob.
Bob.
Robert.
Oh, that was my grandfather's name.
Yeah.
Okay. Slancha to Bob.
Slancha.
Cheers.
To Bob.
To
Good old Bob.
Bob. Rock on. Well, thank you for sharing that
Yeah.
with us. I really appreciate
Appreciate
that. I'm glad that we can be here for you on a tough day. Dusty especially understands.
Definitely
know.
understand.
He definitely understands. So.
Yeah, I was raised by my dad from the time that I was 2, and it was just me and him forever. So when he went, that was a rough one. But it's gotten easier.
We get to go visit him soon, though.
Yeah, we're going to visit.
Yeah, actually, we are
visit his
heading out on Friday. We're going to Texas to go visit Dusty's family. So we're going to be screaming from the road. I'm going to bring my stuff. And on next Monday, it might just be me, actually, because that is probably going to be the day that Dusty is actually going to go visit his dad.
I think that might be the only day I get to go to the cemetery, but either way.
Yeah, so it might just be me. And then Wednesday, it'll be both of us. It'll be fun. And then the week after that, I think we're actually going to be taking the week off because we are going to Las Vegas to go hang out with Roxy and Chris and RJ and Jordan.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun. So we're driving, and we're taking a fun little trip. So we're flying into Texas. We're going to be in Texas for like a week or so. And then we're taking a little road trip with his stepmom to Bisbee, Arizona, which is super cool.
That'll be fun.
We've been there once, and it was fantastic. Hello, Walt.
Hello,
Glad
Walt.
that you are here.
Hello.
Yeah, we're going to go to Bisbee for a couple nights. It's such a fun little old-timey town. And then we're going to drive up to Jerome, Arizona, which is personally my favorite little town in the country. I love it. It's just this cute little old mining artsy town. It's great. So we're going to hang out there, and then we're going to drive to Vegas, and we're going to go hang out with our buddies, which is going to be cool. So who knows? Maybe I'll end up being on their Tuesday stream. It might happen. I don't know. I'm not assuming anything. I might just be in the background, modding from the background, but they had me on the stream last time I was there, and it was so fun. So I would love to do it again. If it works, I would love it. So we'll see. But since we're arriving on Monday, we're actually driving. It's Memorial Day. So we're going to be arriving in Vegas Monday evening. So we won't be streaming then. And then those guys stream on Tuesday. And Wednesday is the only day that we have to go hang out and eat all-you-can-eat sushi. So we're going to skip the stream on Wednesday because all-you-can-eat sushi supersedes Inspired by Mystery podcast. And that says a lot because I'm very committed to the show. I really am. But... man, we found the best sushi place ever there. And it's all you can eat.
All you can eat.
And guys,
I can't eat enough.
I can eat some fucking sushi. And we don't have all you can eat sushi here in Seattle. It's a Vegas thing. They almost died when we were like, wait, if there's all you can eat? And they're like, yeah, what are you talking about? Like, almost every place has it. And we're like, we don't have it. Like, I'm committed now. It's amazing. You've never had sushi, lady? What? And yes, we will be in Arizona. Well, do you live in Arizona? Where are you? But I love Arizona. It's great.
Yeah.
Steve, the dirty X-rated sushi. That was actually awesome. So at the sushi place, there's this like massive menu, and you can order half rolls or full rolls or whatever. And Chris had the idea. He's like, dude, let's just ask the sushi chef to just like make us something special. And he's like, hey, chef, can you just make us something? And they're like, okay, it's gonna be for adults only. And we're like, okay. Like, everybody 21, ha ha ha. We're like, yes, like, all right. And they show up with this dick and balls shaped sushi. They called it the Mandingo.
Yeah.
And it was so funny, dude. It was basically just like balls and a shaft, and they arranged it like that, and it was fucking great. And I took a photo of Chris.
Yeah, and there was like the main sushi chef, who I'm thinking he was the owner, and then there was another girl who was working there who was assistant or second sushi chef, I guess. And at first, Chris was like, "Hey, would you guys make us something?" And the guy was all excited, so they just started bringing stuff out. And then she came over whenever she delivered one of the rolls, and she was like, "So you guys are open for most anything, right?" And she was like, "You're all 21." And we're like, "Yeah, we're 21. Like, it's fine." And she was like, "Okay, I'll make you something special." And she, like, ran away. It was, like, giggling. And we're like, "Oh, man, like, what? What is going to happen?" And she delivered this cock and balls roll that was ridiculous. That she was
I'm
laughing.
finding a picture.
We
I'm
loved
trying to
it,
find one.
but she was laughing so hard, too. She
It
was
was
like,
great. It was
it
so
was good.
fucking funny. And
Yeah.
it was really delicious. They
It
kept
was really
bringing us
good.
stuff too. They just kept bringing us random things. And we were like, this is like awesome. Like, you could just tell them to just bring things and they just bring it to you. Like, wow. Oh, here it is. Oh my God.
"Ah, Slim Tony. Hello, friend."
Hey, Slim Tony.
Nice to see
Okay,
you.
so there's the Mandingo with the seaweed as the pubes.
Yep.
And then here,
Seaweed puke.
and then there's Chris.
And it
It was,
had,
like,
like,
great.
I guess it was a mayo or some aioli or something that was like a white aioli that was like squirted out off the tip of it. That was very exciting.
Dude, it was so funny. Wow, really? There's no sushi around you at all.
No sushi?
Damn,
Time to move.
man.
About time to move.
Well, I propose you come to Seattle, come visit us, and we will take you to some good sushi places.
Oh, we got
man.
some sushi.
It's really good.
Definitely.
It took me a long time to, like, get it, really. To eat the raw fish, I was really weird about it. I was, for the first few years, I was like, cooked only! Stop trying to give me fucking raw shit. I thought it was weird and gross.
It's weird at first.
But honestly, it's fucking amazing. And once you just kind of give it a go, try different stuff, you'll be, like, pleasantly surprised, I think, with how delicious that it is. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah, we saw that. I'm really sorry to hear about that. But,
Yeah.
yeah, with the sushi, I always tell everybody, like, you know, they're always like, I can't do the raw fish. And, like, whenever anybody recommends something for them to get, they recommend, like, the basic rolls. And I'm like, don't do that, because the basic rolls are just a bunch of raw fish. Like, if that's what's bugging people, like, get the fancy ones that have all kinds of ingredients in it. Like, you want the ones that have the most stuff, basically.
Yeah.
That way it masks the texture of the fish, and, like, you get the flavors of everything, and then you can work your way into, you know, just straight up raw fish. Yeah. Oh, we got a new follower? Ah, Jacob.
Yeah,
hello.
what's up?
Jacob-
Hello
Jacob
there.
Bang.
Welcome. Demon
Welcome.
Slayer. I like it.
The
All
Demon
right.
Slayer.
You got my attention.
Sweet. You're in the right place.
Sweet.
Oh, we got a weird law. Sarah popped in
Yes.
a weird law.
I am looking up a
You
weird
got it?
law
Yeah,
right
she's already on it.
now.
I just saw it.
am.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Slim. Definitely order the cock and balls roll. If you're never going out for sushi, make sure that's the first one that you get.
Okay, I got a weird law.
I'm ready for this.
In Arkansas, you can't honk your horn near a sandwich shop after 9 p.m.
After 9?
What?
Because, okay, when you said sandwich shop, I was thinking, okay, choking hazard. Somebody choked because the horn scared them. But after 9? Like, people can only choke after 9.
Oh my god.
Why would that have a time on it?
I don't know. I'm looking up details. Because that's so ridiculous. Why?
Yeah, why? That's a weird one.
I'm trying to find more details because that I want to know. Like, who came up with that? Why is that even a thing?
I don't know.
No honking by sandwich shop law.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jacob, so I know like 3 of those words. I know what 3 of those words are.
Okay. I do know that.
But good.
Okay, so let's see. There's a phrase out there that goes something like this: you don't know where the line is drawn until you cross it. For most of us U.S. citizens, though, those lines may some may call them laws, are drawn with clarity. So, okay, that's the little intro there. Take, for example, the fact that it's illegal to honk your horn outside of a sandwich shop or anywhere that sells cold drinks, especially in Little Rock, Arkansas, after 9 p.m. Or you could have to pay a fine up to $1,000 plus $2,000 for any additional offenses.
Wow, really?
Yes, it's not even giving any more like in-depth information about it, but it's $1,000
$1,000 fine.
fine. That's crazy.
Callie and RJ. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you guys.
I'm so glad you guys popped in.
We just learned a weird law. We had to take over the weird law since our weird law captain wasn't in here. But in Arkansas?
In Arkansas.
You can't honk your horn near a sandwich shop after 9 p.m.
Or you could get $1,000 fine.
Or it's $1,000
or
fine.
$2,000 if there's multiple offenses. So if you honk multiple times,
if
you're
you
fucked.
honk 2 times. That's,
Dude, that is a weird.
That's really weird.
I have no idea
Where would that come
why.
from? And why is there a time on it? Like, it's weird enough anyway.
Oh my God. I'm going to give you guys a bonus Arkansas law.
All right. Bonus law.
And there's not really a lot of like explanation, but I'll tell you what the law is. A man cannot legally beat his wife for more than a month, according to the old Arky law books.
More than a
You
month?
can't beat your wife. Full stop. Full stop.
Yeah. More than a month.
But apparently, according to the old laws, you could. You just couldn't do it for more than a
Not
month.
for more than a month.
Like straight?
Yeah, like... Okay.
That's so weird.
Cuba Slayer. Yeah, if I gotta honk my horn, I'm honking my horn.
Fucking A,
But if
I
you
know.
honk near a sandwich shop, you better honk and run. It's a honk and run.
I mean, I would imagine, like, no one's enforcing it, first off. It's ridiculous. But,
I would.
like,
If I
if
was a
there's,
cop,
like,
I
a
would totally
like a
do that.
dog that runs out in the road or a kid or something or somebody, whatever, like, if there's, like, a reason. But you can't just, like, all willy-nilly be honking near the sandwich shops.
Laws don't come with disclaimers. There's no...
RJ, if you skip a day, it resets, right?
Yeah, I think it's gotta.
That's such a strange. That's weird.
That's weird
There are some
for
weird laws.
A month?
I feel like people need to go through all the laws and just like chuck
Yeah,
all
we
the
need to
dumb ones.
start
Like
over on
somebody
some
needs to do
laws.
a law revamp
Yeah. Yeah.
because it is crazy. Like who
There's some
comes up
crazy
with
stuff.
these laws?
Yeah.
Like the you can't have a donkey sleep in your bathtub one. Like
Yeah.
what are you talking about? Like that doesn't need to be a law. There's no need to make that a law. It happened one time. It was a thing. Like whatever. It's so fucking weird. People are so weird.
Where else is my donkey supposed to sleep? He loves the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? We're just going to go down these for Arkansas. We're getting extra bonus. I'm just going to read them all.
But then you're going to cover off on all the ones that Roxy's going to try and cover.
No, because I didn't even type in anything specific. It's just Arkansas. So, like,
okay.
it doesn't even matter. There's a lot of states.
Okay.
A
Oh,
lot of
RJ gets it a
states.
sub.
RJ! Yay!
You're nice.
Thank you.
Yay,
And it's
RJ.
for Shadowstorm, who we love.
Oh, yeah, we love Shadowstorm.
You're awesome.
I think he got gifted a sub last time, too. Shadowstorm's going to be stacked up on the subs.
I know.
He's going to
That's
be
so cool.
subbed for life, and he won't even know it. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks,
That
RJ.
is awesome.
We
Thanks,
appreciate
RJ. Love you. So, in Arkansas, it is illegal to yell at your children at a drive-in Arkansas restaurant. What the fuck?
I mean, that's the best place to yell at him.
I mean, if you gotta yell at your kid, you can't, like,
Yeah.
tell people. I don't know. That's a weird one. You can't yell at them specifically at a drive-in.
Chicken nuggets or mac
Drive-in
and cheese.
Arkansas. Like a drive-in like Sonic? It didn't say a drive-through.
Oh, you can drive in. Okay.
Like, you can't sit in Sonic parking lot and yell at your children. Because
Okay.
it's disturbing the peace or something like that.
Yeah. It is disturbing the piece.
Weird. Oh, interesting too. In Fayetteville, Arkansas, it is illegal to kill any living creature. Like
Just
mosquitoes or like you can't kill any living creature. Oh, dude. How does that work with what do you call it? Where they come kill the bugs in your house? Pest control type
Pest
of
control?
stuff. How does that work if it's illegal?
They have like no pest control out there.
That's fucked up. Yeah, you can beat your wife, but you can't yell at the kids.
Yeah.
what kind of state is this? This is crazy.
You can beat your wife for a month straight, but you can't kill anything, so she can't die during that
Can't
month.
die.
Which that's encouraging, at least. If you're getting beaten for a month, at least you know you're not going to die, because that's illegal.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta know the laws. It's important to know the laws.
Yeah. Hi. Don't yell at your kids.
Flirtation between men and women on the streets of Little Rock could result in an up to 30-day jail sentence. What?
Some messed up flirting. How are they flirting?
I don't know. Who comes up with
some
these
messed
laws?
up flirting?
That's so weird. Arkansas is weird. That's
Yeah.
what we just learned.
Flirting got a little out of hand at one time, and they were like, you know what? No, we can't be
That's
having that.
super strange.
Put your pants back on. This is not how you flirt.
That's blowing my mind. That's so flirting. Because one thing if you're like being handsy and like grabbing people or whatever, but if you're like, hey, how's it going? You have a nice day? And they're like, jail!
Whoa.
30 days!
Jail.
30 days in jail.
Jail.
It's fucking crazy. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Yeah, Isis, she is our co-host on occasion.
Yep.
She always
She's
wants to
just-
be very present.
She's just gonna come stand on me for a while.
Yeah.
She wants to be social and hang out and to get love, but she doesn't want to like sit or chill. So she just comes and stands on
Yeah,
me.
she's like, just pet me
It's fine.
constantly. Oh, Walt says hi, Icy.
Walt says hello.
Can you say hi, Walt? Something. She usually responds,
like,
Isis, say hi to Walt.
She'll probably yell if
Yeah,
I
she's
hold
put
her up.
on the fucking spot.
Like, can you say hi? I was gonna say, if I pick her up, she'll yell at least. Yeah. I know
Dude,
you
yeah,
heard.
she was real snuggly with you, RJ, man. Like, Isis really liked you a lot.
Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome.
I think RJ is rubbing salmon on his pants or something.
All the cats loved him so much. He's just the sweetest.
Oh, I see Joey says hello too.
Yay!
She
Aww.
also says hello.
Yeah, your Auntie Jordan says hi. Oh, that would be funny to have emotes. We have limited emote spots.
Yeah.
Which
Once we end up with like the
sucks.
30 emote slots like Fantastic Plastics has,
I know.
we'll do that.
If we ever make it to partner, then we'll have a bunch more. But I
One
don't
day.
know. It'd be really awesome, but I don't know. The stipulations to get to partner, that's a whole thing.
You guys have to be gifting way more subs for us to hit partner.
Yeah, we and
Everybody
average
give
viewers,
50 subs.
75 average viewers in a 30-day period. That's the big one that you have to
Yeah.
hit.
75 every stream for that, right?
Well, an average of the month.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
we don't have that.
damn.
Our
I know
averages
you
are
are
not
trying.
there.
Thank you.
Yeah, you are trying.
you are
Thank you for
totally
that.
helping. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. But really, we need lots more viewers constantly, forever. That will be here all the time. But
Yeah.
you know what? It's okay. I don't care. I'm just glad you guys are here. It would just be nice to have more emote slots. Like, I don't even care about the payout. I would just
Yeah.
want to have more emote
I don't want everybody here. I just want the few people that I love here. So
Yeah, as
all
long
of
as
you-
everybody is awesome that is here and they're part of the team, that's totally cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's quality, not quantity.
Yeah. If we got 1,200 people following and like watching every stream, I'm banning so many people. You're all banned. You're not cool enough to be here.
But Honeybee is
everyone out.
cool enough to be here. Yay!
Oh yeah, Honeybee's in. Honeybee is
I'm
there.
so glad that you're here.
Hello.
This is awesome. Yeah, it's so nice. We've had some new folks over the past few months that have popped in,
Yeah.
and then they've been coming around and being more consistent, and it makes me so happy.
Yeah, we've had some
love
cool
it.
people pop in here. It's been great.
I love it. It's so fun.
Totally.
It's so great. And you guys are all here for weird news.
RJ, when you said that, why did it sound so sexy?
Ban me, Daddy.
Ban me,
Daddy.
Don't call me daddy.
A cat dad only.
Yeah, barely. Barely.
You are a great cat dad.
Yeah.
Don't
I'm
underestimate.
not old enough to be a dad.
It's so funny because we feel like that, but then when we realize that, like,
We're
I'm
old.
actually like officially past the baby making prime. Like, if I did have a kid right now, it would be considered a geriatric pregnancy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm definitely not doing it. Let's put it out there. But just like the fact that like I've lived and I still feel so young and like connected to my youth, and I'm past the point of like reproduction age. It's fucking
Yeah.
pretty weird, dude.
Realizing that you're older than your parents were when you left home that's a thing.
Yes.
It's like, oh wow.
yes.
By
Super
my
weird.
age, like parents had already raised an adult.
Yeah.
Like, raised a person, and I'm like, I don't even want a kid.
Yeah, it's so funny. I look at some kids are like 21 or so, and I'm like, I could be your mother.
Yeah.
That's
So-
fucked up.
Be your mother.
Actually, one of my friends from high school, she has an 18-year-old, and she's pregnant again. And she actually really wanted to have a kid with her new husband now, but she's 40 or 41. She's about my age, so she's about 41, and she's pregnant again. And I'm like, what the fuck? You finally have it 18. The first kid,
Yeah,
18.
You're finally free.
You know, and then she has another kid that's maybe like 14 or something like that. And she's it's Karen Prize, the climate
Oh, yeah.
scientist. Yep, she's pregnant again.
Wow, no way.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a big gap between.
that's a big
her
gap.
youngest
It's
and
a
her
fucking big gap.
new one. Wow.
I'm glad she's so happy about it. She wanted to do it, so it's like it wasn't like a, oh well, shit, I guess we're doing this. Like she was really stoked about it. But I can't imagine. I'd be just so glad to be fucking done.
Yeah.
You know, and be like, never again.
Yeah, Callie, having adult kids. Yeah, I bet that makes you feel real old. Like, oh man, I have an adult.
I
That's
bet.
Weird. Yeah, that'd be really
It's
weird.
weird.
Steve, reproduction age average has gone up. Shh. Wish.
But I mean,
it
you still have
hasn't.
to get like extra tests and shit like that. If you're like over like 38 or something, they're like, yeah. Like,
Well, Steve Martin was 67 when he had his first kid. How old was his wife? His
Wow.
wife was younger than him. But
I don't know.
but yeah, he was
Men,
like.
they can have kids fucking forever, but
Yeah.
as women, we get all fucking dried up and shit. And,
Yeah.
You know, it's not,
But yeah, his first was just. It's been a few years back at this point, but he was 67.
wow, I'm surprised he made it that long without having
Yeah,
any
right.
kids. Being like,
I'm surprised he
Steve
got
Martin,
that far,
yeah.
and he was like, "Yeah, let's do it." I'd be like, "Oh hell no."
that might have been a surprise, huh?
Hmm.
Okay. Where Callie lives, there's a lot of parents of little ones in their 40s. Oh,
In their 40s.
we got a 20 and a 23.
20 and 23.
Oh, shit. Must be so
That'd
weird.
be weird. Yeah. At least they're people now, and you can talk to them like actual people.
Which I think that would be a cool part,
That'd be cool.
actually, you know?
Yeah.
Once you don't, like, have to, like, do all the shit for them. They're just doing the shit for themselves. And you're like, oh, thank God. Okay, let's
It's a
hang
whole,
out. This
whole
sounds fun.
different kind of bonding that comes from that.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Steve says, yeah, but they really do. And overkill just depends on general health. The percentage of problems goes up, but not that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still not doing it.
Not doing it.
Not doing it. You can't make me.
Yeah.
No matter how hard they try. But I give a lot of credit to all you parents out there. I'm not judging any of you. I
Yeah.
love all of you parents. Good job. Thank you for doing it. You know, 20 and a 23-year-old, I bet they're fucking awesome and they're going to make the world a better place, which is what we really need right now. So
It's true.
thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids are great as long as there's someone else's, says Steve.
Kids are awesome over there somewhere.
Yep. And some kids are really special and like
That's
super,
true.
super cool, you know? And then some kids are just like insufferable little assholes, man.
Especially these newer generations too. There's some new generations of kids that are real special coming out. Like with the information going back and forth on the internet, and like as fast as these kids are learning and growing up, it's getting weird. These kids know way more about life than I ever knew. They haven't experienced it yet, but they know way more.
Yeah, you know, fucking Joey, for sure. That you and your mom's relationship got so much better when she didn't have to parent you anymore.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
definitely.
Because, you know, like as a parent, like your job is to like make rules for kids to some degree and try to teach them to be the right people and, you know, be honorable. But then when they get to like a certain age, 13, 14, 15 especially, it's just like, stop telling me what to do. Leave me alone, you know? Like, let me just live my life. And then the parents are like, I'm still doing my job. And you're like, fuck you. You know, like I think we've all been there. So, yeah, when there's like no control anymore, it's like so much nicer to just be like, cool, you just do what you do and we'll just hang out sometimes. Like, God, that's so much better. Don't tell me what time to go to bed. And I'm going to eat cupcakes for dinner and you can't do anything about it. There was one time in my 20s, I messaged my mom And I was like, I am eating ice cream for dinner and you can't do anything about it. And she laughed about it. But it was funny because I felt like freedom, you know? I was like, yeah, ice cream. Can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Raising girls is more difficult because you have to worry about all the boys and not just one. Yeah, and you also have to worry about the psychological trauma that they're going to deal you when they don't like whatever you do. Like,
I mean,
boys
yeah.
are, they might be rough. They might hit something or break something, but man, girls will just push buttons and just go straight to that point in your heart that just will ruin you. Like the psychological trauma a girl can deal out it's rough. But
I didn't
had a few
do that,
sisters, and phew, luckily they didn't ever point it at me. But watching like how they argued with my parents versus how my brother did, way different. Like being a parent of a daughter could be hard.
I don't know. I feel like I was a pretty chill teenager. Like I was rebellious, but I wasn't like a giant asshole,
Yeah.
you know? So I feel like as far as that goes, I feel like I was not so bad. So when I think about like that's the only like reference that I have was me at that age, you know? I'm like, well, that wasn't that bad. I just told him to
You
get
and
off
I
my
were
fucking back,
weird
man.
kids, anyways. So
I found ways
weird
to
children.
work the system though, and that was good.
Yeah.
Like one time, my mom was like, "Oh, I guess you should have like a curfew or something," and I'm like, "No." And she's like, "No, I think that's what people do. People have like curfews. So like, how about like 11 p.m.?" And I was like, "What? That's crazy. I'm not doing that." And she's like, "Come on, like some people it's earlier, like 11's reasonable." And I was like, "No fucking way." And then she's like, "Okay, midnight." And I was like, "Oh," I was like so bummed. So I just started saying, "Well, if you're gonna give me a curfew, then I'm just gonna spend the night out at my friend's house. I'm just gonna stay out." So that's what I'm doing. I'm sleeping over Joanna's house. And I did that so much. I was like, okay, Ma, so okay, what's the time it's acceptable to come in the morning then? Is it like 6 in the morning? Is it 8 in the morning? Because 3 in the morning is still the night. So what is your line? So if I am out and about and I don't have a place to stay, what time is it acceptable that I come in the next
When
day?
can I show up?
Yeah, so I can just wander around until the appropriate time. So tell me. And then she was like, "Fine, you don't have a fucking curfew. I get it. Whatever. Just be safe." And I was like, "Thank you." So that was my way around it. I was like, I will wander the streets until 6 a.m. if that's the time it's appropriate. And she was just like, "Oh my God, fucking whatever," you know? I'm like, listen, I'm not out like robbing stores and shit like that, you know? Like, I'm just hanging out with people. Like, why do I need to be home at a certain time? But she was just like, I don't know. That's just like people have curfews. It's like what you do. So I'm just going to do that. I'm like, not on my watch.
I had a curfew, but it really didn't matter. I mean, I lived in Odessa. What was I going to be doing, like, at night anyway? Everything closed down. There's nothing to do. All I'm going to be doing is sitting on the curb, wishing I was at home watching TV or playing whatever game that I had. Like, so me and my friends are just like, yeah, whatever. Like, we'll be home, I guess. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's a interesting concept of like controlling a person, individual like that. It's a bummer. They got
Are the moons flirting in our chat? We got moons flirting.
yeah, it's so
It's a good
cute.
thing you're not in Arkansas. That's illegal. You could get fined.
Speaking of moons, did any of you guys see the eclipse yesterday?
Anyone? Did anyone not have a cloud yesterday?
Yeah. We were messaging with RJ and Joey, and they were excited about seeing the eclipse. And they live in Vegas where it's like clear skies like 99% of the time. And of course, they got clouded out. And we did not get it either because it was cloudy and there was like little patches of clear. But we're like, yo, it's not going to happen. So we're painting and doing art with our friends. And then we go to leave and I walk outside and it was clear as a fucking bell.
Super clear.
You could see stars. So we missed it. I didn't know that the sky had cleared because I was painting, was in the zone. And we saw the moon 7 minutes after the eclipse officially ended. And it probably had
right
not
after.
just cleared 7 minutes ago. So we totally missed it.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Oh yeah, Slim Tony, you totally got it. West Texas, you didn't have a cloud.
Oh, for
I don't know.
sure.
I don't know if Odessa's ever seen a cloud.
And Callie got to see
I
it.
got to see it. Good.
Locker.
Good. Steve, of course not. I'm in Washington.
I know, it's
Yeah.
fucking shitty, dude.
Yeah.
But I've seen like lots of eclipses, so it's not like, I mean, I want to see everyone if I can, but it's not like I've never seen one before and I'm like devastated, you know. I've seen a bunch, but I did want to see it yesterday, and I
Yeah,
didn't get
I want
nothing.
to be fair, those trees around their house were so tall. I don't think we could have seen it anyway. We would have had to walk away.
Yeah,
Because those trees were super tall, and when we saw it when we left, it just happened to be in that tiny little
That's
crack.
true.
Like,
It's
I don't
true.
think we could have seen it anyway.
no, but I bet a bunch of people
trees.
driving around saw it real good.
Oh, Honeybee saw it.
Oh, you're in
Cool.
California too? Where in California are you, honeybee?
Yeah, we got Callie and Honey.
And Callie, where are you at in Southern California?
The super flower blood
We used to
moon.
live in San Diego. That's where we met, actually. In San Diego.
What's a super flower blood moon? I didn't know that. All these names for the moons, like I used to think that they were special, like oh, it's the blue moon or whatever, like whatever moon. And now I feel like every single one of them has its own special name, and I'm like, how special is it really?
Yeah.
But yeah, what's a super flower blood moon? What moon is super flower?
I think they just name the different ones so that way, like, each full moon is at a different time. It's supposed to be manifesting
like it.
different things. But was actually on a little post and someone was talking about moon water. Joey, I see that you said you made some moon water. But something that I read was saying that this specific moon, it's about letting go of things that don't serve you, essentially. This one was a specifically like a assess and let things go and move to the next step of things. So somebody said that the moon water would not necessarily be as productive to trap that energy because it's about letting things go. So I would be aware of that with your moon water, and if you use it for anything specific, because it's more of a like let stuff go rather than like harness the energy of the letting go. But maybe if you hold on to it and you need to let something go later, you can use that and be like, okay, we're letting go.
That's true.
You know?
Good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to also be around like forgiving anyone that you're holding grudges against too. If you feel like you need to forgive someone or let go of something that you're holding, it was something that they were saying to focus on during
That's
this one
good.
too.
It is good. And the flower moon is about abundance and prosperity.
Okay. So the
Okay,
flower
very
moon
good.
is
So yeah, so
May.
moving
May
on
is
from
super
things
fun.
and
Okay.
having abundance and prosperity. That is great.
Oh yeah, we got retrograde. I saw
That's
that.
good.
Mercury just went into retrograde again.
Hey Scar,
Oh,
what
hello,
up?
Scar. Hello, hello.
Welcome. We're happy you are here.
Yeah. Don't we have a couple things in retrograde right now? I think wasn't it Pluto and Neptune or something like that just went into retrograde as well for a short time? I
I
don't know.
don't know.
Maybe I heard that a while back and it's different now. But
I don't know. But I'm glad that some of you guys got to see the eclipse.
totally.
And it sucks that some of you guys did not get to see them.
Did you see Christian's photos?
I did. So Christian Harris, who I have had on the show a couple times, he's the astrophotographer. Oh my God, his post. I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. Actually, I'm gonna find his post because his show was so fucking great, and he showed us some of his amazing photography. And I gotta tell you, man, he nailed these shots right now. He nailed them. So I'm gonna find them. Christian Harris. Here we go. Okay, let's do these guys here. Look at his photos. I'm gonna do one at a time. Oh my goodness gracious.
That's a cool shot. Look at those stars
That
back
is
there.
so good with the glow coming
Yeah.
around it. Oh my God.
Cool shot. That got better as you made it bigger. Oh, it's on fire.
Bam.
It does look like a fireball flying through.
Boom. Look at that
Cool.
beast.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude.
Cool.
Nailed it. Nailed it. Oh my God. Look at this photo.
Look at all those
that Christian
stars.
got.
He got the moon and all those stars in it.
Fuck.
How did you do that?
He is like the coolest dude ever, dude. He is so awesome. And if any of you guys did not happen to see his interviews, I did 2 with him. One of them he talked predominantly about auroras and space weather, and then the last one he focused a lot on his astrophotography. And he's the man. So we have our YouTube, and all of the old episodes are on the YouTube. So if any of you guys are interested, you can check that out.
Jordan's blaming you because you didn't remind her.
What? About what? Oh,
She
shit.
missed that stream.
Oh, crap.
It's all your fault.
Dude. Really? I thought I did remind you about that, actually.
Oh,
Was I
Callie,
supposed to double remind? Damn it.
it's this guy Christian who we've interviewed on here twice. He was the one that talked about the aurora at one point, and then he came on again and was talking about astrophotography. And we've had a lot of good conversations with him. Sammy interviewed him the 2 times. They got into
amazing.
consciousness and psychedelics and astrophotography and everything. He's got a whole new setup now where he can he's been taking photos of the sun. That's ridiculous. It's amazing.
Yeah, he's fantastic. I loved chatting with him. He is so cool. He's such a cool guy, and he has so much cool stuff to say. And I'm going to have him back again. I'll have him back for a 3rd time. He has so much fun coming on, and I love having him on here.
And he's great, too.
He's a super nice guy. We haven't met him in real life yet, but I really look forward to meeting him. But he did give some cool photography tips and such. And it's cool because if you follow him on Instagram or on Facebook, every time he takes photos, he puts the settings that he used, the camera that he used, and the lenses and the settings. So he's trying to help tell people, like, hey, you can do it too. Everybody can do it.
Yeah.
But man, his shit is so good, dude. Yeah, you got to check out the YouTube one. We've got a lot of good stuff on the YouTube. I got to tell you.
Yeah.
And actually, so 2 weeks ago we had Plain Toast No Jam on, and that was awesome. We talked about a bunch of witchy shit, told us some ghost stories. We talked a little bit about tarot and his journey into his witchiness, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to be on again on Wednesday, and it is going to be a tarot class. So this Wednesday, everybody, you have been warned. If you're interested in learning about tarot, come check it out. He's going to be doing a free class on this show. So if you guys have decks, you could totally pull your deck out and learn as we go. And if you don't have a deck, then you can learn and take some notes, and then maybe you'd be inspired to get a deck. Whatever.
Yeah.
But that's going to be super cool because I do not know a lot about tarot. I'm an oracle card person, but I've always been intrigued by tarot, and I've got some great readings. But we're going to learn. We're going to learn about it. It's going to be so awesome.
Learning.
Yeah. Okay. Pulling your deck out.
Pulling my deck out.
All right.
That's going to be the hashtag for the tarot episode. That's good.
That's going to be fucking great.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Because, I don't know a whole lot about tarot either. I know little bits here and there, but that'll be cool.
I'm excited about it. So, notepads. Have a notepad.
Yeah.
Or a computer. I guess people don't have notepads anymore. Do you guys still have notepads? I know it's a dumb question, but, I don't know, man. I'm old school with shit. But, do you guys use your computer to take notes normally? Or do you guys actually write with, a pen?
Does anyone own a pen?
I'm genuinely curious. We're taking a poll. If you need to make a note, do you guys do it digitally or do you do it paper?
Yeah.
Let me know. Okay. Steve Scott, but you're old, so that makes sense. Okay, cool. You're old school. I would not expect less from you. Okay.
Lady's got a pen.
Lady writes with pen.
Does anyone use
Callie
cursive?
only uses paper and pen. Good.
For those of you that write, do you write in cursive? Does anyone actually use cursive?
I use a fusion. My handwriting is a mixture of just print and cursive. Always. I think it's more efficient a lot of times to smoosh the letters together in a cursive, but I don't write full cursive. I can, but I don't.
I use notepads and I lose all of them. That's how I am. I write notes and then I don't know where they go after that. But I wrote it down.
Okay. Okay, good. So this is good that all you guys that answered actually still use pen and paper. That is super cool. But I wonder about the younger generation. I
Cursive,
really wonder, like, if that is not a thing. It's so funny. This was one of the moments where I was like, what the fuck kind of bizarro future are we in? I was working as a karaoke host at karaoke, and some guy came up, and you write down on the little slip the song you want to do, and you hand it to me, and I put it in the computer. This guy starts writing, and he goes, "Whoa!" And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Man," he's like, "I was writing, and I just like instinctively waited for the autocorrect to like tell me how to spell the word." And I was like,
Yeah.
he's like, "I don't write anymore." He's like, "I never write." So like it was weird because I'm just so used to on my computer and my phone that I was just waiting for the autocorrect. And he's like, "That's fucked up." It's like, "Oh my god, you're killing me right now, man."
Yeah.
Oh, honeybee, your kids use no paper and pen. They fucking make fun of you.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. See, that's okay. Thank you, parents.
Going out.
That's so weird. They make fun of you for writing something down. Oh no, dude. Well, when we get a huge solar fucking storm and all the technology goes down, they're all fucked, and we're gonna have the last laugh.
And they can't spell things because autocorrect isn't doing anything.
They don't
They're
even
gonna be like-
spell shit anyway, man. People
Exactly.
aren't spelling anything properly. They
But
don't
if we
even
have
know.
a big solar flare and all the electricity goes away and all of a sudden they have to write things, they're not going to be able to write.
They're gonna
We
be
don't know how to spell anything.
Trouble.
3-letter words only.
Good night, Walt.
Oh,
Thanks
good
for
night, Walt.
popping in and saying hi for a little bit.
Yeah, thanks for
It's
coming
nice
in.
to have you.
Also, good job on using cursive. You know,
Yes.
You and Slim, two
Yes.
cursive
Yeah,
writers. That's good.
cursive.
I can write in cursive, but no one can read it, including myself. Like we're going to print, I guess.
That's
'cause-
cool. Kelly does the fusion also, though.
Yeah.
You do the fusion. Psh,
Yeah.
it's good.
My signature's in cursive, and the D looks really good, and the rest of it is.
Yeah, it's like D. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Duh. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're not teaching cursive anymore, and they got the new math and everything.
Oh, man, the new math is weird.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
And then I've been
I don't
seeing
get it. Why do we need to do math?
These videos that are like comparisons of like a kid from India and a kid from China and a kid from Japan, and like they all have the same math problem, and then it shows them all work it in the way that they're being taught, which is completely different. All of them have
Really?
like different math ways of doing it, and it's like showing like which one is faster or whatever. When I'm like, none of that makes sense. So I don't even know if the answer is right. I'm just trusting them that those kids got the answer right. And I'm like, yeah, totally. But
Yeah, it sucks because parents can't help their kids. I was actually just reading an article just the other day where they were like, this new math, like one of the parents is like a physics guy, a scholar or whatever. And they're like, I can't even help my kids with the math. We had to get a tutor to teach the kids. Like, so it's just so strange. Like, and they're like, I don't understand. We're coming up with the same conclusion. Like, why did it need to change? And now the kids are suffering because the parents can't help. They're like, I don't know, dude. I could tell you how to do the like old way, but like I don't know how to show the work like that. Like, it's just so strange.
yeah.
Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, math is like a standard. Like, you just leave it alone. I don't know. I think it's totally weird. It's so weird. I'm just glad I'm not in high school anymore and have to deal with all that shit or whatever. Don't have to deal with it.
Oh yeah, Callie, you can't make out the E in yours either. Yeah, yeah. My first name, so it's like Dusty. You can kind of get a Dusty. There's definitely a D, and the cross on the T, it kind of crosses everything. It's just like a big. Whoosh. But and then my last name. Once I get to that, like, that's not really, no one knows what that says.
I can tell though, because I know what it's supposed to say,
Good
and on my own stuff too. Like, I feel like I try to make it legible. But if you, what?
RJ and Jordan are going back and forth.
Oh
It's
yeah, with the
cracking me
D.
up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. RJ's all up on my D, and
All up on the D. That's so funny. I love it.
we were on a break.
Yeah.
A smoke break doesn't count. I don't know.
It's fucking really funny. You guys are so funny.
Man.
That is
How about this
so
weird
funny.
news?
We should find some weird news.
Apparently, we're here for weird news.
We are. We
We're
got
just
some
gonna
weird
talk
news.
to you guys all night long.
Okay, well, let's see. Actually, hold on. We're going to start with today's holidays.
Oh yeah, what are we celebrating today?
Oh, man.
Let's learn
It's a
about
good
that.
one. Let me find it. I'm loving the national holidays. Where is the national holiday? There it is. Okay. Okay, you guys ready to celebrate?
Put your celebration pants on.
Okay, so it is May 16th.
It's true.
It is Honor Our LGBT Elders Day.
Ah.
Rock on.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good job.
we honor them. I salute you. Yes. It is also National Barbecue Day.
Mmm.
I think Barbecue Day should be like in the summertime, personally. But like, whatever. I guess you can't control the holidays. But it's National
I
Barbecue
mean,
Day,
to be
which sounds
fair,
delicious.
most of the country is kind of in summer. We're not.
Yeah,
really
but
there
like, I
yet.
don't know, like summer barbecues, you feel like 4th of July
Yeah,
time or
July
something, you know?
something.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
Okay.
I would see it more as like kids are out of school, summer kind of thing.
Okay.
Also, National Biographers Day. Okay.
Break out your pens.
Oh my God, how do you say that word? You took French class. National Coquille Saint Jacques
Coquilles?
Day.
Coquille.
Coquilles.
Yeah, coquilles.
I'm gonna
Saint
show you guys so you can see it.
Yeah. Coquilles.
I don't know who that is, but it's his day.
Yeah, I did take French, and that word doesn't
I
make
don't know.
sense.
So there's a saint, and it's his day.
Yeah.
And we can't pronounce it.
Saint Jacques Day.
Saint Jacques Day.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is National Do Something Good for Your Neighbor Day.
Oh.
That's nice. I like that. Also, National Love a Tree Day.
Aw.
Yay, I do love trees.
I love trees. We love you, trees.
I love trees every day, but it's extra special day today.
Being from the desert, I love all trees.
Yeah.
We never had them, so.
I'm so glad that you love all trees.
Yep.
It's also National Mimosa Day.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
I love trees better when I'm having a mimosa underneath one.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's also National Piercing Day.
Oh.
Sick.
Should have gotten a piercing today.
Yeah. And then my favorite holiday of the day,
Okay.
National Sea Monkey Day.
Hooray, sea monkeys. Go, sea monkeys.
Yay.
That's fun. Good. National Sea Monkey Day. All right.
I love it. Oh, really? You almost got a septum ring today? That would have been
You
so
shoulda.
fucking appropriate.
That would have been good.
Mimosa and scallops.
Yeah.
Is it barbecue scallops? Oh, so you looked up coquilles?
Coquille?
That's a scallop?
Coquillus.
Co-
National
coquillus.
Coquillus Saint
So, but you looked that
Jacques.
up, and that's what that. Hold on, now I need to look it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, it is. That's so. Yes, Coquilles Saint Jacques. The full thing is the Great Scallop.
Oh.
That's even better because I
great
love the
scallop.
Great Scallop. I love scallops. So if you do barbecue scallops, because it's barbecue day, barbecue scallops under a tree with your neighbor, you bring some to your neighbor, so you're doing something nice.
And mimosas.
And you got mimosas. You invite the sea monkeys to come to the barbecue
Yeah.
scallop party.
You
And-
could top your scallop with sea monkeys, little fried sea monkeys.
You could, yes. And then you have some LGBT elders come and join the scallop party. And then you have somebody write a story about it. And then there you go. That's all the things.
And you got to get pierced. Somebody's got to get pierced.
And someone's got to get pierced. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. With your gay neighbor. It's perfect. It's
Yep.
fucking perfect. This is amazing.
As long as they're old.
Oh, man. So next year, May 16th, we know what we're
This
planning.
day is going off. We're all going to dress
doing
like
it.
sea monkeys and have a weird party.
It sounds great. It's National Sea Monkey Day. Who comes up with this shit? It's so fucking weird, dude. So
RJ, you should
funny.
totally get your septum pierced. That would work on you. I want the snake bites. I think would be my next one if I got a
Oh,
piercing.
that'd be cool.
It'd be the two little dots.
I think that
Thought
would be
about
pretty
that.
cute.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, lady. That's a good day, right? That's a good party.
I think so. That sounds good. I mean, there's
Where's my
nothing bad
sea
about
monkey
that I
costume? This
wouldn't
party's
be
going
excited
off.
about, you know? So there you go. So now we know what our celebrations are today. It's fantastic.
Oh, RJ already had the snake bites? Oh, forget it. I can't do that. Fine.
Okay.
Actually, maybe I can. I can just use your jewelry. Can I borrow your jewelry?
There you go. Yeah, if he's
Yeah.
not using it anymore, then that shit's free.
Sharing is caring.
I like the idea. It's good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm more of a tattoo person than a piercing person because I like piercings when they're done, but like I don't like the act of getting pierced and then the healing afterwards. It's not my favorite. It's really not. I don't like it. It hurts real bad, and then it's sore for a really long time, and then sometimes they get infected or something, and I'm like, it's not my favorite.
They're rough sometimes.
But I have, you know, a few. I got my nose pierced twice. I got my tongue. I got my Monroe here. Bunch of ear stuff. I had my belly button for like a million years. Like, I like the way they look. I just have to suffer through the process to enjoy them. When some people actually enjoy the whole thing. I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I don't mind getting pierced. I've had a lot of piercings. I've had a lot of weird ones. My very first piercing ever was my bridge. Right here. And I've had the back of my neck done. I've had my wrist done a couple times. The little anti-eyebrow. What is that? Oh, lady
Lady.
gifted a sub.
Thank
Hooray.
you. Now, Joey, you got one.
Oh, Joey's in there.
Sick. Yay.
Oh, Joey's got a pink ghost.
That's
Oh, wait, no, that's
awesome.
RJ. I
Yay.
just saw
It'll
the
be a
moon.
white one.
It'll be a white
She'll
one.
get a
maybe.
white one. Yay, that's
Yeah.
so awesome.
Hooray, thanks, lady.
Thank
You're the best.
you. You're the best lady.
The
ever
best
seen.
lady.
Top notch. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. We're on our way
Yeah.
to partner. We're almost
We're on
there.
our way. We're almost there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Tattoo's permanent. Better like it.
Tattoos are permanent.
I wouldn't get it if I didn't like
The
it.
piercing will go away.
Yep.
Yeah, I had some weird ones. My piercer used to love me.
Oh, yeah, because you let him do a bunch of crazy shit.
Yeah, I'd walk in and be
pretty
like, I got
awesome.
this idea, and he's like, cool, like, let's go. He would put people off, like he would have an appointment, whatever, and I'd walk in and he'd be like, hold on a second, and like, I'll be right back, and he would go do whatever. He would just put off whatever tattoo or anything he had in line, and just be like, hold on.
That's awesome. That's
good.
so cool. I like that.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
worked out well for me.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't know. I just had piercings ripped out sometimes in terrible ways, and it's just traumatizing. It's not good.
Yeah, they can be. They can be rough. I've had some go awry.
Freaky, dude.
The next project, a sea monkey emoji. Cool.
I almost switched teams for Dusty, not gonna lie.
You don't have to switch
Sandworm?
teams. You can go
Oh,
back and
the
forth.
sandworm tattoos that you're talking about? Sandworm tattoo? Is your favorite?
The sandworm.
I got a
Yeah,
sandworm tattoo.
it's a good one.
And I mean, it's
very
pretty
good.
top notch. I gotta say, I big fan of that one. It's really cool. I love
Yeah,
it.
that's
Like
good.
I got a Beetlejuice portrait with a sandworm. It's my jam.
It's true.
Fucking love it. You a switch hitter? Maybe.
Wow.
This is great. I love you guys so much. This is so fun. So, weird news. We can do some weird news.
Let's do it. Let's do some weird news.
Okay.
Just because I don't know what
we're gonna
RJ's
do
last
it.
comment means, so we should move along. We don't talk about that piercing.
So, poop rained down from the sky, and nobody knows why.
What?
Yeah. It's really weird.
Whose poop was it?
They don't know.
People poop?
Yeah, people poop. People
like-
poop.
Bird poop?
People poop. Yep. But it's not just the blue ice.
Okay.
There's just like splatty poop.
What?
Yep.
It's definitely aliens.
Yes.
Aliens were pooping.
Oh yeah, that Dusty's piercing looks like a sandworm in your ear. So that one, like it's a sandworm coming through.
Oh, is it the
That makes
stripy
sense.
guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a little
I
stripy
thought you
guy.
were talking about my sick sandworm tattoo. It's
Yeah.
okay. We're chock full of sandworms around here. Don't worry. Yeah, so this
Similar
is
for days.
weird. This
Yeah.
is in BC. It started on May 9th and it's been going for like, oh shit, this was an old article and I didn't know that. So this is old news,
Old news.
but it's
Old weird
shitty
news.
news. So we're just going to keep rolling with it. So sorry, it was in 2018. Didn't know. But for over a month, there was shit falling out of the sky in BC, dude.
Over a month?
Yeah. What's up
What is-
with that?
What?
Um,
That's longer
So,
than you're allowed to
it-
beat your wife in Arkansas.
It started on May 9th when a woman from British Columbia and her son were stopped at a red light. The duo looked up through the open sunroof and were inundated with wet, liquid feces. I started crying and I'm like, I'm covered in poo, Susan told the website. It was just falling from the sky. You could feel the drops hitting you. When I looked up, there was nothing above but a plane flying. Cloudy with a chance of feces. The Yellowknife family says the poop fell from the sky. So as you could see, there is the shirt covered
Callie,
in,
what
the,
a shit show.
in the poo. The shit show. 3 days later, a man in the same town walked to his driveway only to find his car was splattered in a poo-like matter.
What?
Yes. Most recently, a woman more than 3,000 kilometers away was sitting on her deck just before 4 p.m. when she noticed the black liquid splattering her deck railing and windows. So much poop. Look at what the fuck? It was like someone's septic tank burst. It was really bad. In all 18 different cases of poop projectiles falling from the sky have been reported in Canada.
Projectiles. Let's,
Projectiles.
okay, yeah.
Oh, Plain Toast No Jam has entered
Plain
the
Toast, Plain
room.
Toast.
Welcome,
Yeah.
my dear friend. I'm so glad you're here. I think we summoned you because we were just talking about you a few minutes ago about how excited that we are for Wednesday.
It's true.
We're so excited.
I'm going to be on that stream too. I'm going to hang out. I got questions.
I'm so excited. Yeah, we're gonna do a co-interview thing.
Never
on that
done
one.
a co-interview, but
It's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited about it. So, everybody, we were just here talking about this fine gentleman, Plain Toast No Jam.
and we were just telling
Tim
Joey
Murray?
Moon that she has to pop in so she can learn about tarot on
Yes,
Wednesday.
she's very excited about that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so great. I'm so excited! Yay!
Definitely.
And we were telling everybody to go back and check out the interview that we did with you a couple weeks ago because it was so awesome.
Is it still there? Is it still on Twitch? It's probably getting ready to go away.
I think
away
today
off
is
of
the
Twitch.
last day.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we need to talk to you about putting it on YouTube. We'll talk later. We'll talk on Wednesday. But as we're getting back to the nitty gritty of the article here, it's pretty gross that there was just poop falling out of the sky in BC. They don't know. They're not even sure. It wasn't the blue ice. So they don't know. But sometimes the blue poop comes out. But this is just random.
Yeah, this is
Poop
not
falling from the
blue.
sky.
It's not dyed.
Nope. So nobody knows. Don't know.
The
it
agency
mystery?
isn't offering up any official explanations. After reviewing reports, local radar, and interviewing aviation crews, Transport Canada said the matter falling from the sky doesn't meet the description of blue ice and concluded none of the 18 cases are related to planes.
Then who's pooping from the sky?
No one is buying the theory that it could be droppings of migratory birds. The likelihood that dozens of birds all pooped at the same time in multiple incidents, all that seems pretty outlandish. So probably not that.
Nope. Oh, we got a video.
Is there like a follow-up on that? Because this was in... What?
That was 2018,
That's
yeah.
2018.
I would like to see if there's a follow-up. Let's see
Just
what they
felt like
say.
something wet hitting me. It stunk. It was gross, really. It felt dirty right away. You could smell the smell of poop.
Susan Allen and her son were parked at this very intersection as they watched the liquid cover their vehicle and fall all over them.
Car was just inundated with poop. It was falling from the sky. You could feel the drops hitting you. It kind of felt like we got a dump truck full of mud dumped on top of us. When I looked up, there was nothing above us but a plane flying. It had already flown a little bit past, obviously, and you could still see light things falling from the sky coming through my sunroof, because my sunroof of my car was obviously open.
Obviously.
Oh my God. And I started crying. I'm like, I'm covered in poo. And it's human poo, right? She said,
I'm
yes,
covered
it's
in
human
poo.
poo. And I was like trying to hold my shirt away from me. So my son sprayed me off. I sprayed him off. We sprayed the vehicle off. It almost looked like wheat, splattered wheat, and it was gray. Bird poop is white and black. It would have taken 1,000 flock of birds to fly over all at once to cover my car as much as it was covered. Went to the doctor. He did he swipe on my eye. He told me that I did get feces in my eye. Reason that I got the burn in my eye would be from a chemical called liquid blue that I'd never heard of from before. And he said it's something they put in the toilets to emulsify the business in there.
So
Alan
it
said
was
she'd
the
like her
blue.
vehicle to be detailed as it still smells like feces. For Castanet News, I'm Elena Kelly in Kelowna.
Oh, yeah, they were saying in the article that there was no proof
Yeah,
of
they
that.
were saying they didn't.
But I wonder if he was just
If he's just
guessing,
like, yeah.
because you get pink eye if you get poop in your eye. So it could have been like, well, maybe did they? I don't know. But that's a crazy story. That's a
Yeah.
crazy story.
That's a crazy story. That sucks.
Not a big fan of that story. That's scary. So there you go. Sorry I had to tell you guys about that. You're welcome. And we're just like starting off with a bang.
I don't see any updates or anything.
It's
Of,
still a
like,
mystery
Nobody figured it out.
forevermore.
All the cases are old. Or all the articles are old. And there was no updates.
Bummer, man.
Upon first glance, anyway.
That sucks, dude. That's a sucky thing. Well, all right. Oh, speaking of planes, let's do a segue here.
Okay.
This is super intense story. This is a victorious Florida man story,
Okay.
which you don't hear a lot. You normally hear Florida man things have
Like
gone very
fails.
wrong, and and it's just a bunch of fails. This dude nailed it so hard. Guy was on a small airplane. It was a Cessna. Don't know what he was doing specifically on this small plane. He lives in Lakeland, and they were returning to Florida from the Bahamas on just this little plane on the way to the Palm Beach airport. And the pilot passed out.
Oh, no.
The pilot passed out while he was flying the plane. And this guy is on the plane, and he's like, if I do nothing, I'm definitely going to die. So, I don't know how to fly this plane, but I'm going to try to fly the plane because it's the only way that I could potentially survive this.
Mm-hmm.
So he, radioed air traffic control on the thing and was like, the pilot is incoherent and is passed out, and I don't know how to fly this plane, but I'm going to try to fly the plane. So I'm letting you guys know this is what's going down. And he fucking nailed it.
Good job.
And he totally landed the plane.
Okay.
He is like a hero, dude. He had
Yeah.
no piloting experience. He had no idea. So there's actually a little video, and I'd like to see the video. Maybe it'll be an interview with the guy. Maybe we'll learn a little bit about it. But I'm just so impressed at this guy's ability to just fly a plane all of a sudden.
The passenger, another passenger, and the incapacitated pilot were in a plane just like this one. It's a Cessna 208. It's also sometimes called a Caravan. Let me take you up here into the cockpit. Now, the one passenger, Darren Harrison, he was in the back seat of the plane. So he had 3 rows to climb over to get himself all the way up here into the cockpit. He had to pull the incapacitated pilot back from the controls because he'd slumped over. Then he had to grab the controls, pull the plane back out of a nosedive, and then look for some headsets. But unfortunately, the headsets were disconnected. So in the chaos, he's looking for a place to plug in.
Where do I
so
plug
he
it?
could then call the tower for help.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, you gotta
morning,
find,
the
like, a
men behind that mid-air mayday are still celebrating a perfect landing.
You're like a hero.
I feel like a hero. I kind of feel like maybe I don't deserve it.
Bobby Morgan is the air traffic controller and part-time flight instructor who talked 2 passengers on board this single-engine Cessna 208 through a safe touchdown at Palm Beach International on Tuesday after the original pilot fell unconscious.
I've got a serious situation here. My pilot has gone incoherent.
Darren Harrison, who had no
He was
idea how to
very
fly
calm
a
and
plane,
professional about that.
sprang into action as the aircraft took a sudden nosedive over the Atlantic.
The pilot was slumped over on the controls, and then they pushed him back. They get him out of his seat, and then they had to get on the controls and pull back the plane so that it would climb up out of the dive that it was in.
Eventually, Harrison was able to determine the plane's airspeed and altitude, allowing Captain Morgan to direct him through the
Captain Morgan.
dramatic
Morgan.
descent.
He just say, you look great. You're a little fast. What I want you to do is grab the throttle. Just pull that back a little bit because we need you to be slowed down.
You're teaching him to fly
Basically,
as he's flying.
yeah.
But the toughest stretch was still ahead.
The emergency aircraft is going to be landing runway 14.
As the aircraft approaches the runway for its final descent, it disappears from radar, leaving Morgan anxiously waiting in darkness.
Dis-
Everybody holding now?
Yes, everybody's holding.
It must have been no more
Everybody
than
just
10
hold it.
seconds. And I kept trying to talk to him. And he said, I'm on the ground. What do you want me to do now?
You were
How do you stop this? And my heart just kind of sank. And I was like, just thinking, thank God.
Did you say the passengers landed the airplane? That's correct. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, great job.
He's like, yeah, oh, wow.
Yeah, my best student ever.
Wow. Best dude never, no kidding. And he just seemed so calm. We keep talking
Yeah,
about
he
it.
seemed
Do
real
you know
calm.
anything more about this passenger who's never flown a plane before?
I thought this guy must be like a heart surgeon or something because he was so calm. Turns out he's the vice president of an interior design company, but he was as calm as any fighter pilot. We all can imagine like the crisis it would be in the cockpit, not knowing what you're doing. Even the instruments were blacked out and couldn't even tell folks, at the control tower what was going on because there was nothing there. And then on top of all of this, he did it while wearing flip-flops because he was coming back from a fishing trip
That's illegal.
down in the Bahamas. But he had incredible motivation not only to save his life and the others on board, but his wife is pregnant.
Oh my gosh, Carrie, can't take it. All right, you got to find him today.
Yeah.
Okay, and you know
What
what?
a
You
story.
think interior decorators can't handle stress?
Listen.
You send the wrong shag carpet to the house.
They're used to
You're here
Interior
zero years of
decorating is
panic.
intense.
All right.
Fantastic. All right, thank
Clients
you.
are
Thank you,
terrible.
Carrie.
That's crazy.
that is a hell of a fucking story, man.
Yeah, he was super calm.
Wow.
My pilot has gone incoherent. Like, no, I'd be like, my pilot passed the fuck out. Like,
And I
I
have
don't know
no
what I'm
idea
doing.
how to fly the plane. Oh my god.
I don't know how to fly this plane. I'd be saying, I don't know how to fly this plane, so I need you to tell me how to land it. First, I need you to tell me how to do a barrel roll. Because I want to flip it. Okay, now we can land. That was good. Thank you for that.
I can't believe the radar went out and the instruments went out and he had to land on his own.
Which he wouldn't have known what any of the instruments meant anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Who needs all that? All you need to know is the ground is there. How do I get this to the ground? And then how do I hit the brakes once I touch the
Yeah,
ground is
yeah,
what I'm looking for.
yeah.
Or do you have something soft I can run into while I'm down there? 'Cause- and I like that they were like, yeah, he's going to be landing on this runway. We hope. He doesn't know what runway he's landing on. He's just looking for
No.
a giant patch of asphalt.
And then you
just
need to
like-
make sure you're not hitting it at too steep.
Yeah,
Like, yo.
yeah. Or
Because
being
otherwise you could
too-
just crash right into the fucking
Yeah.
runway.
I think my problem would be being too timid and coming in too shallow and not being able to stop in time. Like, not quite touching
Right.
the ground yet
Yeah.
because you'd be like, ah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
and
true.
then you get to like the last 15 feet of the runway and you're like, bam, skirt! Like, hoping that you don't.
Yeah. Wow, that's a crazy story.
Barrel roll, though.
And
I'm
that he was-
definitely asking.
That he was 3 rows back though, and he had to
Yeah, he
climb
climbed
over,
forward.
and the pilot slumped over. Oh my god!
Who was the other person in the seat in front of him who wasn't taking the controls? What's wrong
I
with
don't
that
know.
person?
Most people would not attempt to fly a plane like that.
Dude, if your pilot just passes out, you're just gonna ride in a plane until it hits the ground? No, if my
Apparently-
pilot
apparently so.
passes out, I'm definitely jumping up there.
At least to try.
I at least know that I can pull myself out of a nosedive is all I know.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I know.
Yep.
You pull up and like, yeah.
Yep. I've played Top Gun on fucking Nintendo.
Yeah.
Could do that
Yeah,
shit.
pull up.
Don't worry.
All right, RJ, that seems more like a front row job. Like, I'm like in the third row. Like, what do you want from me? Like,
And
I'm back
how
here dying,
much
I
trouble
guess.
do you think that pilot is?
Yeah,
in
why
right
did he
now?
pass out? They didn't even say why. Probably just drunk.
I mean, he
He
might have
was
been.
drinking on the job.
Might have been drunk, or what if, I don't know, who knows, if he just had some kind of blood pressure change or something like that. Like, you never know.
Yeah, that's scary.
But that's crazy.
Good job, guy.
Yeah, good job, that guy. Nailed it,
Mm-hmm,
nailed it. All right.
Tom Cruise better have wrote him a letter.
Okay, this is something I didn't think I was going to hear recently, but like, hey, I guess you never know. It's weird news, so it's weird.
All right, I'm ready.
2 male dolphins were seen playing with an anaconda while sexually aroused in a perplexing encounter captured by researchers. And they were the best.
I almost spit everything out. I'm like, yeah.
So here they are. They're not only regular dolphins, they're the pink dolphins
Okay, yeah.
in the Amazon. Amazonian pink dolphins.
Yeah.
Here they are. And here's the anaconda that they found
Oh yeah,
that they're just playing with. They're
Yeah.
not trying to eat it. They're just trying to play with it.
Something tells me that snake does not want to be played with.
No, it does not.
He's like, I don't feel like we're playing.
But they're doing it anyway.
Okay, yeah.
And after they looked at some of the photos in more depth later, they realized that they totally had boners while they were doing it. They totally had boners.
What?
Yes.
Oh.
They think
Yeah,
that
yeah.
might be a sign that they were playing.
They were
Dunno.
doing some heavy petting.
Dunno.
Or
It's
just playing
weird.
with a snake.
Yep. They both of them.
The researchers said
bonus.
the dolphins were more than likely playing, though many questions remained.
Yes, there's a lot of questions.
Yeah.
There is
I
a
have-
lot of
I
questions.
got questions.
So that's weird. That was a strange article headline. I was like, what in
I mean,
the
dolphins are freaky.
fuck? But to like grab an anaconda,
Yeah.
like that's intense.
Yeah.
Because that's like apex predator, you know? But in the water, me and Charlie were talking about this the other day, that like, even though it's the apex predator, especially on the land, it would be really hard in the water to get a dolphin and to be able to hold on to it enough to strangle it because it's wet, they move fast or whatever. Like, it's not an optimal environment to be strangle holding something.
Yeah.
Like, the dolphin would have the advantage.
Yeah, an anaconda's probably not going to go for a dolphin.
No, but the dolphin went for an anaconda.
Yeah, Kelly, who was videotaping this? Well, obviously the dolphin's friend who was going to put it on TikTok for people. Or-
Because, yeah. Yeah, there was just some researchers out there just checking it out. And they happened to see this really bizarre thing with their fucking wieners out. There's a little...
Dolphins are freaky. Okay.
And the pink dolphins. So weird. So, okay, so the Benny anacondas are large semi-aquatic snakes, reaching more than 6 feet long, and typically have no known predators. Yeah, they're the
Well,
king of
other
the
than
jungle.
one record of cannibalism, there is no published record of an animal eating an anaconda.
Interesting.
The only animal that's ever eaten an anaconda was another anaconda. Okay.
That's intense.
interesting news in itself.
And it says because the snake was submerged for much of the encounter, the researchers said it most likely died. Damn. So they drowned it, most likely. Shit. Okay, the researchers said it was also possible the adult male dolphins were teaching the juvenile dolphins that were present about the anaconda, or that the dolphins were engaged in an attempt at courtship. They said the male Amazon River dolphins have been observed in the past carrying objects in what appeared to be an attempt aimed at females. So they're like, oh, look at me, I got an anaconda. I'm fucking so awesome. Don't you
this
want
out.
to hump it out with me? Like, I guess that's how you
Hey,
woo
baby,
ladies.
you like what you see?
And that's true. Humans probably ate one along the way at some point.
Oh, yeah, totally.
For sure. I'm going to agree with you on that one. Because that's a lot of meat for a long ass time.
Yeah.
Especially, too, if you're living in the jungle and the one's coming at you and you got to do something, you're definitely going to kill it and then you're definitely going to eat it.
This is true.
Yep. All right, so Diana Reese, mammal scientist who is not part of the study, said the dolphins may have been sexually stimulated by the anaconda. It could have been something to rub on.
They were just out snake humping, and they got caught on camera. Weirder things have happened. That poor anaconda just got caught in the middle of two horny dolphins.
Penguins give each other rocks, which is so fucking cute. But dolphins give each other anacondas.
My anaconda don't want none. Yeah.
What in the
That
shit?
is.
It's a weird one.
That's a hell of an article.
I agree
There's
with
a
you.
lot to unpack with that.
I completely agree.
That is.
It's a pretty weird one. Good. Glad you guys enjoyed that. We're gonna bust
I am
in.
concerned that they were doing it in front of the youth, though.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah, it sounds like they were trying to show them something or other, you know?
Oh yeah, they were. Yeah.
Which
Check
I don't
this
know
out.
what.
What do you mean you never rub on an anaconda? Yeah, me and Carl will show you how it's done. Watch and learn, boys. Watch and learn.
What in the fuck? That's the weirdest story. It's so weird.
Yeah.
But
RJ, after last stream, that's the one that makes you need therapy?
last stream was
Eating people,
a
fine.
rough one.
Rubbing on anacondas, broken.
now we know the line.
Yeah. Educational purposes.
My anaconda don't want none unless you got fins, hun. I love it.
Now we're talking.
I love it. Education purposes. I like that.
purposes.
That's good.
Yeah.
Joey.
I think I said that right as he was typing
Yeah.
that. We're on the same page. We're like
That's
this.
so funny. Yeah, Joey said it up here.
We're going to get pierced together when
Purposes
I'm out
and
there.
porpoises.
Let's get pierced together.
There you go.
Not like pierced together, but like, it's going to be, I don't know if they have jewelry that long, which I'd be in. Let's get pierced together for a minute. That'd be interesting.
Callie, thank you so
Aw.
much.
Thanks, Callie.
Oh my god.
Thanks for giving
thank
Slim Tony a ghost.
you.
Yeah.
You're the best.
That's awesome.
Yay, Slim Tony.
Slim's
Welcome
haunted.
to
Now
the
you're haunted.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you guys. I love it. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for gifting those subs. It makes me so happy.
Yeah. You guys are awesome. Let's do it a gory style.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay, one. Okay.
That was not weird enough. We're not weird enough. After that story, we need real
I
weird.
realized that was older, and I was like, damn it.
Oh.
Shit. Okay, so. If any of you guys, when you're younger, been a little asshole and stolen, like, lawn ornaments or something from people's yards, you guys ever do that?
Way. That's how you get sent straight to hell.
Well, I had a gnome collection there for a little bit, which I acquired from various places. I feel like an asshole now. I know better. I'm sorry.
This is why we don't have names.
But the gnomes, they were small and they were easy to pick up. You just take them, you run with them, you're good. 125-pound polar bear statue is a whole other level of stealing people's yard things. Oh, Chid, what's up? Yeah,
Oh, hey,
bitch.
Chid. What's up,
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Actually, this is perfect because this is Canadian news.
Oh, we
It's for
summoned
you.
the Canadian.
I mean, it's Ontario. It's nowhere near you, but still, Canada.
Completely different.
We have our resident Canadian pop in. Mod love, mod love.
Oh, yeah, Mama.
And, oh, yeah, let me give you a little, give her a little mod
Mod
love.
love,
Burp, burp,
Bridget.
burp, 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 burp. It
Chid
even
mod
makes
love.
noise when you do it.
Wow.
There you go.
I can't believe Chid missed that last article, but that's okay.
But, so, somebody stole this lady's statue, man. 125-pound polar bear statue that she's had at her house for more than 30 years.
Wow.
More than 30 years, and she's fucking pissed off about it.
Yeah.
She is so mad. She's like, I don't understand why someone would steal it. I just don't get it, and I want it back. And they brought a dolly. As you can see, dolly tracks in front of the lawn. So somebody, like, planned this out. and she's offering $200.
Oh, somebody wanted that.
Yes, $200. They're offering $200, and I think this is probably a little video about. Let's see.
Oh yeah, plain toast. You're
Nancy
Canadian
Allen,
too.
who
We
is
forgot
a
about that.
CTV
Oh, yeah, that's
employee,
right.
has lived on this street
Dos
for the
Canadians.
last 40 years. Known by her neighbors as the house with the stone-made polar bears. Nancy recently came to realize one of them had been stolen.
It's an invasion. You just feel violated. I just don't understand why somebody would steal it.
I mean,
I
really?
don't get it.
'Cause, like,
And I just want it back.
She believes the individual who stole from her had it all planned out, as the bears are not easy to carry.
They knew it was heavy. They brought a dolly. There's dolly tracks on the front lawn. And
That sucks.
they would have done it before I got home because they're so heavy. They weigh over 125, 30 pounds. And I've had them 30 years and never had a problem.
More than a garden statue, the tomb holds sentimental value.
My mom spotted them in the garden when she would come home from the Alzheimer's Club and knew she was at the right home.
Often referred to as a staple item on her street, Allen is hoping to get back her missing piece of the neighborhood by offering a cash reward.
They just mean everything to me. I just want it back. No questions asked.
Jennifer Bassett, CTV News.
Poor thing. That's so sad. So don't steal things from people's lawns
Yeah.
because sometimes
not from individuals.
people are very sad. Yes.
Steal from corporations.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Not
that's a
from
bummer.
people.
Man, there was a statue in my hometown that got stolen. So, being in West Texas, jackrabbits are a thing. And before, like, you know, we see now, like, there's the, like, we have the astronaut statues, and, like, different cities have the different statues that everybody paints up
Yeah,
and puts
yeah.
on the corners or whatever. So, there was a giant jackrabbit. But the thing was, like, it had to be bronze or something, and it was real tall. Like, this thing was probably 8 or 9 feet with its ears going up, and it was a jackrabbit, like, sitting, and it went missing one time.
Whoa, 8 or 9
And-
feet.
Yeah, it's giant, and it went missing. Well, the kids that stole it, they were in, it was actually our my rival high school. Actually, it was the one that Slim Tony went to. But the kids stole it, and they just threw it in the back of their truck and drove off with it, and they got caught because there's a giant, like, 9-foot jackrabbit sticking out of the back of your truck. Like, you definitely got caught. So it wasn't gone for long, but at the same time, I was like, wow, like, high five, because you worked hard for that. Like, that statue was giant, and there had to be, it had to be a football team to lift that. Like, I don't know how they lifted it. It was huge, but it wasn't on somebody's lawn. It was like the public library of the city
Sure.
or something.
And then
like
if
that
you
is one
steal
thing,
something
but-
like that, where are you going to put it where
Yeah, what
you're
are you
not
gonna
going to
do with
get
it?
caught
yeah,
with it?
yeah.
Like,
Everybody's
that's a
gonna know.
whole big thing. That's not like, oh, I just stole this lawn gnome. Like,
Yeah.
that's like a whole
Yeah,
production.
you're not just gonna stick that in your front yard and be like, no, I found it. It was a
That's
present.
crazy.
My mom made it. I don't. Yeah. But yeah, this, like, taking that off of her lawn, that sucks. But her saying, I just don't know why somebody would steal it. Like, I mean, yeah,
Because it's kind of
it's
a cool
kind of
thing.
awesome. Yeah. And if somebody's got no morals, then yeah, I totally understand why it was stolen.
I mean, yeah. But I think she just sees it as such a violation, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
and
why
it
did
is.
you steal my thing that I love? You know, like, they didn't know how much she loved it. They just
Yeah.
wanted to make some money off of it or whatever, you know? So,
Oh, Chid's talking about the dolphin.
yeah,
dolphin
yeah.
boners.
Or just like, you missed the dolphin
You
boners.
missed the dolphin boners. Apparently, dolphins rub on
They did not get
anacondas.
them caught in nets. They were rubbing them on anacondas. Apparently,
Yeah.
2 pink Amazonian dolphins found a giant anaconda and were playing with it with boners.
Yeah. You should just read that headline for him, because the headline says everything you need to know, really.
Kind of does, huh?
Yeah.
Let me just pull that up real quick
Yeah.
so I can. 2 male dolphins were seen playing with an anaconda while sexually aroused in a perplexing encounter captured by researchers. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, that's.
Boner dolphins.
Yep. And the mystery goes on. Super inspiring.
It's a fucking weird one.
Most inspiring mystery
A
we've heard all
weird
day.
one.
I'm inspired.
I'm also inspired. Oh my god. Well, okay, it's about to get weird too. So there's a weird. This is so weird, and I don't know exactly what the deal is
Okay.
with this, and how somebody could even do this. But there is a Australian Kim Jong-un impersonator who came to an event.
Okay, yeah.
And it's so fucking bizarre. It's so weird, dude. So we'll watch the little video, give a little bit more insight on what the fuck is going on here. But this is some weird news coming at ya.
Excuse me, you are going to have to leave. This is the most offensive thing I've ever seen in a campaign.
Excuse me,
This is a
you don't
private
tell the
business.
Supreme Leader what to do.
Do you have any ID on you, mate? Come over here. You guys clear these guys out.
Guys, if we can just all stand back, thank you.
Just stand back, guys. Come on.
What was the party?
It was a
Oh, the Australian
thing
Prime Minister.
for silicone chips or whatever.
So if any
Yeah,
Aussie Sheilas would like to volunteer, I'm running auditions at the Hyatt Penthouse tonight. Okay? The worst. Well, the worst of the Chinese government might as well work for the North Korean is pouring to Australia.
A Kim Jong-un impersonator has stolen the limelight at the Prime Minister's visit to a Melbourne factory this morning, just missing coming face-to-face with Scott Morrison. He burst in and spoke to the media moments after the Prime Minister spruiked a new plan for national security and border protection. Political reporter Rob Scott explains.
Well, today is Scott Morrison's birthday, and he's spending it on the campaign trail. He's back in Melbourne and back in the ultra-marginal Liberal-held seat of Chisholm, one in real danger of falling to the Labor Party.
Hello. Good to see you.
Joined by local member Gladys Liu, it was supposed to be a tour of a manufacturing business that specialises in the production of computer microchips, but it was gate-crashed by a Kim Jong-un impersonator.
I support Gladys Liu. She supports Xi Jinping. Thank you for supporting Gladys Liu. If you want the Communist Party to be in control of Australia, vote Liberal, okay?
But even before he turned up, Scott Morrison had pivoted to talking about national security and border protection, announcing if re-elected, the coalition would force foreign criminals to pay for their own immigration detention.
Whether they're drug traffickers or bikies or others who will, as soon as they get out, will punt them.
The government says making those criminals pay for their accommodation, food and medical costs would save taxpayers $216 million a year. Despite the change reversing laws put in place by Labor in 2009, the opposition supports it. Meanwhile, Anthony Albanese is in Cairns today, pledging an additional $200 million to protect the Great Barrier Reef.
What a beautiful day.
The funding would help reduce plastic pollution, increase monitoring and for sea life conservation, taking Labor's total investment to almost $1.2 billion by the end of the decade.
It's a beautiful natural wonder, and it also supports more than 64,000 jobs here in Queensland, so we absolutely have to protect it.
Two totally different priority areas from the leaders today, both playing to their traditional party strengths, hoping it's enough to sway voters.
Well, that's a weird one.
That's a weird one.
He really looked like him, dude.
He really did.
Like, what? That's pretty weird. So there you go.
So he was saying that the one lady was supporting the Chinese Communist Party, and now she's going to support the North Korean regime. The man referred to himself as the Supreme Leader. Yeah, good.
Dude. So yeah, he's running, I guess. And he was trying to knock down the other Liberal candidate. That's what it sounds
Senate
like.
candidate Drew Pavlou later took credit for the stunt on Twitter, thanking the impersonator for his work. Quote, "This is actually one of the best things we've ever managed."
That's awesome. Love you, Howard, you beautiful genius.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Good. He's like, yeah,
That's
we
pretty
did
good.
that. You're welcome. Yeah.
That's funny.
That's
They're probably like hanging out one night. They're like, dude, you totally look like him. If you just put glasses on, you could be him. And they're like, let's do it.
Yeah. The one guy, this is the most offensive thing I've ever seen. Really? That's the most offensive?
It's pretty offensive, considering he's like a, murderous dictator starving his fucking people out. It's like not great, you know.
Yeah, but he's not the murderous dictator. He's impersonating the dictator to make a point.
Yes.
Against
Yeah,
whatever.
that, yes.
We
I do
use,
agree.
We use serial killers and murderous dictators in all kinds of ways. And whatever. I've seen more offensive.
That's true.
Just think, if that's the most offensive thing you've seen, your life is pretty boring. You're not Googling dolphins.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, just saying.
All right, in next news, monkey escapes from owner at Dollar General in Texas. How random is that? All those words together, I was like, what are you talking about?
Okay, yeah.
They brought a monkey with them to the dollar store. And this person is attempting to train this monkey to be a, what do you call it?
A dollar store shopper.
No, to be, what is the word?
Seeing
Where they
eye monkey.
do stuff for you. Service animal.
Service
Sorry, I
monkey.
lost the words. So they're training them. It's 7 months old. Training to be a service animal, and it's not doing a very good job. So they came in to get a bottle of water and said, this is for my pet monkey. And she goes outside. She feeds the monkey. The monkey bit her and took off. Was just like, fuck you, and ran away. And they had to go fucking find the fucking monkey, dude. So they were trying to trap it. They got animal control to come out, and they're trying to trap it with bananas. It's pretty random.
Okay.
I thought it was fucking funny. Like, you just bringing your monkey down to the Dollar General in
Take it to the Dollar
Texas.
General. Yeah.
Monkeys are legal to own as pets.
Where in Texas? What place was this?
Polk County, Corrigan.
Corrigan. Where's Corrigan? And what's the population?
I don't know. That's a good question. We're gonna get a little reference here.
Corrigan, Texas. Let's see.
7-month-old monkey. It's a very cute monkey.
Population 1,800. Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty much what I expected.
What region?
Where in Texas are we?
It is
Lufkin.
Oh, it's
Okay,
just
so
out
it's
in the
like-
fucking boonies.
Yeah. Central Texas. Oh, no, that's East Texas. That's way over on the
Yeah,
east.
East Texas.
Yeah.
Kind of between Houston, Dallas region.
Yeah. Right
So,
between Houston and
okay.
Shreveport, Louisiana. So, yeah, in the middle of nowhere.
It's not much over there.
Not much of it.
But
There's a
more trees
Whataburger.
and stuff.
The biggest thing when I zoom in on the map that pops up in Corrigan is a Whataburger.
Which, for those of you that don't know,
It's
is a
Whataburger's
drive-through burger place.
Mm.
That's
Oh.
like fine. It's totally mediocre. I don't know what the big draw is to it. It's good, but like I don't feel like it's anything like that awesome.
Yeah, it's a fast food burger joint. It's fine. It's better than In-N-Out. I'll give it that. Definitely.
The monkey had to break away and throw his poop on Canada.
Yeah, that's probably true.
That's so funny. Yeah. Okay. So you know, like
Okay. Monkey shenanigans.
monkey attack.
A little bit of monkey business.
Any of you guys? Hold on. I'm gonna do something else before I get to that. I'm gonna do it. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
Keep the momentum going. So you know, when somebody finds a new species of animal or something, you get to name it, and that's like the best part ever of naming something.
Yeah.
Well, there's now a millipede named after Taylor Swift.
What?
There we go.
Why does it twerk when it walks?
Taylor Swift. Is she a twerker?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know. Is that a thing?
I really don't know.
So, she has more than 200 songs to her name, and now there's also a millipede. So, Derek Hennon is an entomologist who completed his PhD in 2020, discovered a millipede species, and named it in Swift's honor. It's called, I'll show you guys, see what we can go there together. Nanaria swiftae. Or vernacularly, the swift twisted claw millipede.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. The swift twisted claw.
So, him and the co-authors identified 17 new species of twisted claw millipedes from the Appalachia region.
Okay. What are the others' names?
I don't know. They're not as cool as the
Really,
Swifty.
Taylor Swift. You got 17 that you get to name, and Taylor Swift is the coolest one. Like,
Apparently so.
Fail.
They determined the arthropod name for Swift was unique species because the millipede's genetics and special legs. I have special legs, but that's cool. And the Swift twisted claw millipede is a thank you from Hennen, who's 32, to Swift. He told NPR her music has gotten him through a lot of, like, some rough times. So he's like, I'm giving it back. I'm naming the millipede after you.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Look at its special legs.
So, yeah, special legs.
It's obviously with Taylor Swift.
So they were found at a state park in Tennessee. And, yeah, there you go. It's the Swifty fucking caterpillar. That's a cool one, I guess, for her. I hope she doesn't mind.
She's probably stoked. Like, yeah,
I
got
hope
a
she's stoked.
millipede.
Hedden also named a new species after his wife, Nanaria marianae. Okay, so that's
After
good.
his wife Marion.
That's good. Because if she's like, "Are you serious? You could name one, and you named it Taylor Swift or whatever." Fuck off.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
17
funny.
though. You got 17 new
17
species
of them.
of millipedes.
That's like a lot of new ones.
That's a
You
lot
just
of new
found in one
millipedes.
spot, man.
I like that one's on moss though.
It
That's
is
fun.
on moss. It's super cute
Little
with
mossy
its
millipede.
special legs.
It's got special legs. Yeah.
It's so weird.
Good.
I mean, okay, the guy's 32, so I guess I'll give him a little bit of a pass. Because he's probably younger, and Taylor Swift actually was, like, cool when he was younger or whatever, but, like, that's, like, the worst.
Oh yeah, he
like,
completed his PhD in 2020. How long does it take to get a PhD in entomology?
How's that relevant?
I was just trying to figure out how old he was.
32.
Oh, it said he was
Yeah.
32. Oh, I missed the part.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
It was a good try, though. But yeah, 32. So, you know, if it was me, I would have named it like Kurt Cobainus or something like that. You know, and like it's fine. But it's just so cheeseball. Like I don't get why people actually give a shit about Taylor
I
fucking
would've
Swift
had
ever.
some kind of millipede puns. Legolas or something. Legolas would be good. It's got legs. How many legs it's got?
Oh my god.
Yeah, the wife gets one sentence. Oh, also,
Yeah.
my wife Marion, she got one. It's fine.
I know, right? Oh, because nobody knows Marion, so it's so irrelevant.
Oh, RJ's working on a Jordan pig.
I know. Why have you named a millipede
Jordipede.
after me? I want a millipede with my name.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I would take a bug species. I thought they were going to say because it kind of looked like Taylor Swift, which made me think of my theory that if cockroaches had faces, I think they would look like Cher and Celine Dion. That's my pretty sure.
Why do you think?
I don't know, their faces are
Cher?
just so pointy and like the big, like their face structure looks cockroachy. Like if you put antennas on Cher, it's kind of a cockroachy face. Not to say it's not pretty, but I feel like that would be like the face of a cockroach if cockroaches had faces.
You know, I've never thought about
Pointy and sharp.
like a
big eyeballs.
cockroach face.
Yeah.
I've never thought about who looks the most like a cockroach. Ever. It's never crossed my mind. Now I'm thinking about it.
It's,
And
it's
I
Cher
don't
and
have
Celine
to.
Dion. I've already figured it out.
God,
Don't even
you're
worry.
so funny.
Don't even worry. I got this.
But that's probably what they would sound like if we could hear them. sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
It's just a theory. You know,
What do you
it's
guys
a
think?
work in progress.
Do you guys think that they look the most roach-like? Or do you guys think anybody else is more roachy? Do you believe in life after bugs?
Like that. Yeah, look, let's do. This one. This face right here. Yeah, look. Put that face on a cockroach and tell me it doesn't fit. Wait, it looks like a cockroach face.
I don't know.
Look, it's all sharp and like angled and like the big like eyeball. I don't know. It's cockroachy.
It's so
Again,
weird
just
that
a
you
working
saw that.
theory.
Oh
You know,
my
I haven't
God.
proven anything yet, but
You are so fucking funny.
once I get funding, this research is going to go into high gear, and we'll find out what cockroach faces look like.
Oh my God. I don't see it, but I believe you.
Fine. Yeah, see, Callie's with me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kate just says towards the end, Joan Rivers looked a bit buggy.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, especially there towards the end, definitely.
That was pretty rough.
Yeah.
You're
It
not
might be
wrong about
all the plastic. Maybe it's the plastic parts that don't move. Kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, the stream took a turn. Who looks roachy? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I've never thought about that with that.
We'll do a deep dive on that one Wednesday. That'll be good. Who looks most like a cockroach? Whole episode.
Dude. I'm glad you guys love us regardless of the shenanigans.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you love us because of the
shenanigans.
shenanigans. Don't know, but I'm glad that you do. Glad you guys are here.
Yeah. Thanks for your support, guys.
Yeah. It's so fun. This show was so fun. We just get to talk about whatever. This is just like us hanging out on our couch and you guys are here. And like we tone it down for the show for sure because we say some shit we never say here. So you have to use your imagination for that one.
True.
But you see like a reasonable amount of how our brains work. So yeah. This week on Weird News, is Celine Dion an insect? Subscribe to find out.
Oh man, that's gonna be on one of the tabloids at the grocery store real soon. Yeah.
Okay, got another weird news. This is it's not necessarily like weird and bizarro, but it's fucking awesome, and I wish more people did this kind of stuff. As a career server, it is always nice when you get any tip, really, but especially like a nice tip. Like sometimes I've had people give me an extra $20 or something on top of the 20% tip. I've even had people be like, "I'm gonna give you $100," and I'm like, "What? That's fucking awesome."
Yeah, that's awesome.
This waitress had a table. The guys were nice, normal dudes, whatever. Nothing crazy. She, didn't have any kind of like crazy sob story that she shared with them or what have you. And they fucking tipped her $810.
What?
They did. The bill was $48.
Okay.
I don't know why $810.
Yeah.
Don't know.
It's just how much they had left in their account.
Something. So they did $810. And they didn't like make a whole thing about it. They just said like, "Oh, have a nice day," and she's like, "Have a good day." And then she checked, and then she saw that.
Is that 8 written in cursive? What is going on? With that?
Yeah, it's a weirdo 8.
Oh.
So
Somebody doesn't know how to make an 8. That's not how you do that.
but it's fucking
But
crazy.
okay.
Yeah, it's a weird 8. But this 8 looks better.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That looks like a 6, if anything. Looks weird.
Oh, I
But
bet they
did the
made a
total-
6 and they were like, no, and they went and made a 6 and 8 somehow.
Maybe.
Which, good job.
I don't know why with the 10. That's very, very, very strange. I don't know why. But yeah,
Weird.
I guess she had a little bit of a stressful morning, and then that happened, and that's just so awesome.
That's super
that
nice.
somebody did that. So I just wanted to bring that up because it makes me really happy, and I thought that just throw it out there to you guys. If any of you guys ever become, rich, or not even rich, just you just feel generous that day, go give a server a great tip.
Yeah.
Go do it. It's awesome.
Especially at the Big Cheese and Pub.
Yeah. Yes.
If you're ever at the Big Cheese and Pub.
And if you can do it in cash, do it in cash because then you have to tip out of that anyway. So the cook's got like $80 to $100 out of that, Which if you want to share it, you can. But if it was meant for the server, it should go to the server.
Yeah.
So tip in cash if you can.
Wow, Callie. Her best friend's daughter got a $1,000 tip on a $120 check.
$1,000 tip.
$1,120 meal.
What the
Better
fuck?
have been
That's
good.
amazing. If I had a whole bunch of money, man, I would totally do that shit. I totally would. I would just sprinkle little bits of kindness all over the place, man.
Yeah. It makes me think of in the movie Cocoon when he's getting ready to like leave and he goes and takes all of his money out of the bank and then just starts throwing it to people on the streets.
Yeah.
It's like, here, you have all this.
Yes, for
Like,
sure.
That's nice. Good
It's
job.
super nice to do that.
Have my $300.
I concur. Yay, that's really awesome. West Hollywood, that kind of makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense.
People got some money out there, but it's nice when people want to share it.
Yeah,
I've heard
that's
so
awesome.
many stories, and it so sucks about like people who have waited on celebrities, and then celebrities have been cheap fucking bastards.
Yeah.
Now, like,
That
I'm not gonna
is
assume that a celebrity is gonna give me $1,000 just because they have it, but like, especially if you have a big group of people that are there or whatever, like at the very, very, very bare minimum, you tip 20%. You never tip
Yeah.
less than 20%. I mean, as a fucking celebrity, tip 30%. I tip 25 to 30%, and I'm definitely not a rich celebrity. You know, like I would totally at least double the tip. I would do something nice.
Seriously.
But it sucks because sometimes they've like given shitty tips, and that's what people remember, man. They remember that shit, and then they're like, "Fuck that guy. That guy is a fucking scumbag or whatever," you know, and just take advantage of people like that. It's a fucking bummer. So, I don't know. I thought that was a lovely, lovely story, and it's nice to make people's days like that.
Oh man, here's a list. You guys ready? I got the top 8 worst celebrity tippers of all
Oh, sweet.
time.
Okay, that's awesome.
Starting at number 8, Usher. Damn, really, Usher? Kendall Jenner. Michael Jordan's number 6. Kirsten Dunst, number
that
5.
sucks. I like her a
That
lot.
sucks. LaShawn McCoy is number 4. I don't even know who that is.
I don't either.
Rachel Ray is number 3. Which she's like a food lady. You think that?
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay. Number 2, Jeremy Piven.
Bummer.
And number 1 is Tiger Woods.
Really?
Lame. Tiger Woods, known as the worst celebrity tipper of all time.
No shit. Is that like across multiple different?
Yeah, well, that's from 2018. I will
Okay.
say 2018.
Oh, we're celebrity tippers. Mark Zuckerberg made the fucking cut.
I'm not surprised
what
at
the
that.
fuck?
Yeah,
You have like billions of dollars.
yeah, and the worst of in the top 21, I guess we got Madonna and Sean Penn and Barbara Streisand are also in there. Bill Cosby,
Madonna.
Richard Dreyfuss, David Lee Roth,
No
also on the
shit.
list. Damn.
It says Donnie Wahlberg is one of the best
Oh, yeah.
tippers.
Best. Donnie Wahlberg.
And Drew Barrymore.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah.
That makes sense. She's
Chrissy
so fucking sweet.
Teigen, Amy Schumer, Charles Barkley. And I'm assuming that's Justin Bieber. Let's see. It just says Justin and it's cut off. Let's see. The Biebs might be up there.
I would hope so.
Yeah, Donnie Wahlberg seems to be the best.
Donnie
he tipped
Wahlberg.
his Waffle House waitress $2,000.
Wow.
He left a $2,020 tip in January 2020 at an IHOP.
Wow.
He explains he appreciates waiters because his parents were both in the service industry. My mom waited tables, my dad tended bars for years. Nice.
That's awesome. Donnie D.
Yeah, Donnie Wahlberg, best tipper.
That's so awesome.
I'm wondering if it's the.
What about
let's
Drew
see
Barrymore? I want to see what it
Drew
says about her. I love her.
It says she's not lost her kindness and is known as being a generous tipper.
Oh, it says the 2 times that this one chick has served her, she's left 100% tip, doubled her bill, giving the same amount to the server that she spent on drinks. That's cool.
Which I bet Drew Barrymore can drink. Charles Barkley. Yeah, Justin Bieber.
Yeah, the meal was $30 and he left a $90 tip. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
That's cool. I mean, it's no like $2,000 like Donnie, but that's still very nice.
Yeah.
It's a very nice thing to do.
Okay.
Okay, Barack Obama.
Barack Obama's in there. And Ben Affleck.
Okay, Ben Affleck got a coffee, paid $100, and then said to keep the change. That's nice.
Okay.
Go to a coffee shop. keep the
$100
change. That's
coffee.
cool. Okay.
Oh, Taylor Swift is in there. She left a $500 tip.
Nice.
And 2 tickets to her concert for the chef.
Who had an autistic son who was a huge fan of Taylor. That's really nice.
Okay, that's nice.
Worst.
Britney Spears is on the worst
Oh,
list.
no. Ordered and ate $251 worth of food and didn't leave a tip at all. I wonder if that was during her conservatorship where they were fucking monitoring her money.
From there, the story goes on to say that Britney threw change at the feet of a valet worker and said, "There's your tip."
Oh, no, dude.
That's not good.
I mean, maybe there's more to it. We only heard one side of the story, you know?
Yeah, it was probably when she was going through her crazy time. Mark Zuckerberg allegedly refused to tip while on his honeymoon in Europe. When he had a $40 bill, the tipping total would have just been $8, but he didn't tip at all, according to the New York Post.
Well, that doesn't make sense because in Europe you don't traditionally tip, and
Yeah,
you
that's-
definitely don't traditionally tip 20%.
Yeah, no.
Like, you tip something, if especially in some places if you want to. Some
mean,
places they're
yeah.
like, please do not. But a little bit, but it's not 20% is not standard out there. So I don't know if I trust that one
Yeah.
necessarily. So, ooh, Madonna got accused of tipping only $18 when the bill was around $400. Oh,
Yeah.
I'd be so fucking pissed off if it was fucking Madonna, dude, and you fucked me like that. I'd be so mad.
Yeah, it said she's been known to not tip at all and to leave small tips.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
It says she's been called out for being selfish before, so maybe it's just in her nature.
That is
Maybe it is.
very
Wow,
strange.
that's crazy. But
I don't understand that.
Donnie Wahlberg, though.
Donnie
job.
Wahlberg. Donnie. That's not even Mark Wahlberg. Mark
Yeah.
Wahlberg's got, like, all the money from all the movies that he's done and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Donnie, man, he's still coasting on money from, like, 1989. I
Yeah.
wonder what his net worth is at this point. Like, how can he even have that much money left after all of that time? We're finding out. Dusty's looking
Yeah.
at Donnie Wahlberg net worth.
$25 million.
$25 million. To be still have $25 million.
Yeah.
From New Kids on
He
the
probably
Block.
invested pretty well and bought some businesses and did
Huh.
some things. I'm sure he was just like got money and ran with it.
Hi, Steffi. Steffi
Oh,
just
hello.
comes in with, what a vagina.
What a vagina. Why, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm glad you're here. I love you.
I shaved today. Thanks for noticing.
Well, good. Donnie is good to go. High
Yeah.
five to Donnie. Boo.
Oh, she's
The
married.
bad
He's
tippers.
married to Jenny McCarthy. Well, really? Lucky. She's
Really?
funny. She cracks me up.
I did not know that. That's
I know.
crazy. Okay, he has a successful burger
yeah.
chain. My mom told me about
I
that.
did know that.
Yeah, okay. The Wahlburgers.
Yeah, the Wahlburgers.
My mom told me to go check it out when I was in Vegas.
Yeah.
Dude, oh, you had a Donnie doll?
Oh, Donnie doll.
Sick. So, Joey was my favorite new kid, officially. But Donnie was right underneath Joey. I just thought Joey was really nice and cute.
Mm.
And he had that voice. Please
And he
don't
had
go,
that voice.
girl. You would ruin my whole world. Okay, who's your favorite new kid, chat?
It had a real hair rat tail.
We're
oh,
showing
man,
age right now.
Steffi's rubbing on that Donnie doll
my
like a dolphin
God.
on an anaconda.
I wish I had some of the dolls. Actually, you know what I do have, though? I'm in, like, these nostalgia groups, and people post it up all the time, and people were posting their New Kids on the Block memorabilia the other day. And I actually have 2 New Kids on the Block buttons that are still in the original packaging, in the plastic packaging on the little cardboard back. I mean, they're not worth that much, but to me, it's worth everything because I'm like, yo, these are, like, pristine. They're, like, mint condition. They're awesome. And I still have my sweater that's, like, that big It's a white sweater and a screen printed black with hot pink on it, dude.
It
I might
finally
make
fits
it a
me.
bat patch.
I finally grew into it.
Yes, actually, New Kids on the Block is touring again, and they are coming here soon, actually. And I think it's on the same date as another show that I'm going to, because I saw that and I was like, damn, okay.
It's a tough decision.
That's all right. But I really wanted to go to the mixtape tour. That's what I wanted to do. A couple of years ago, the lineup was fucking fantastic on the mixtape tour. It was New Kids on the Block, and it was Tiffany and Debbie Gibson and Salt and Pepper. And I was like, damn, that's the one. But the new version, the new tour, it's got Rick Astley, Salt and Pepper, New Kids, and there was somebody else like In Vogue. So it's decent. Rick Astley, that was a weird one, you know. I'm like, I don't know if it really goes with all that. I mean, it was relevant at the time, but it's not the same. They need Paula Abdul. That's what they need. They need some fucking Paula. You know how much money I would spend to go to a Paula concert? Dude, I love that shit.
I don't think she can really perform anymore.
Oh, because of her back got all fucked up, huh?
Yeah, and I think she's got some kind of degenerative mental thing going, too.
Really?
Yeah, like whether it's like a Alzheimer's or something like that. I think she's got something mentally going on, too.
No way.
Yeah, I believe.
Oh my God, TLC is doing a crazy, sexy, cool show at Muckleshoot.
TLC's coming, too.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Left Eye's
What?
not there.
Yeah,
I don't
Left
care
Eye's
anymore.
dead. Actually, the other day at Target, they had a bunch of pops, and they had TLC pops, and I was like, what?
Yeah, which is really weird.
Yeah, they were pretty awesome.
But yeah, without Left Eye, what's the point?
Wait, isn't who dead?
Rick Astley?
Rick Astley. See,
I thought the
you
same
know what's
thing.
funny?
Like,
I thought
really thought he was-
I thought he was dead too, and I googled
Turns
it, and
out
he's
no.
not dead.
He's just
He's not dead.
out there.
Why did we think he was dead? Is this like one of those like Mandela effect things? Because I totally thought he was dead also.
No, Rick is still rolling.
No, that's so funny. Yeah, you know those the pops, the Funko pops are like the little toys
RJ, that
where
was
they
fun.
have like the little square heads, and they make pop toys of like everything, and then they had the little fucking TLC. Okay, let me see. Rick Astley.
Not dead.
Rick Astley is. I mean, he's not dead. 56 years old. From the United Kingdom. I didn't realize he was British.
He's for sure dead. Maybe they're digging him up.
Weekend at Bernie's tour. No, dude.
Chid really had a bathroom that was rickrolling you? That's ridiculous.
That's funny.
That's awesome. Good.
That's
it's
so
just
funny.
on loop in that bathroom forever.
Never gonna give, never gonna give.
And everyone that works there just sings it forever because it's just stuck in their head.
so
Every
funny.
time they go to the bathroom, they're like,
Actually, we have a plan at our friend's house to rickroll them in their house. They have these on their like banister essentially. It's really, really cool. They have these like crystal orbs, crystal balls, and they put photos underneath them so you can look in the crystal ball and you can see some little photos. And me and Crystal totally thought about it last time we were there. We want to do Never Gonna Give You Up and just slip them in there. Because they do house tours. Their house is so awesome. They do house tours, and they always forget about the orbs. So I've been there for the house tour like a million times. I'm always like, don't forget about the orbs. And they're like, oh, we always forget about it.
Yeah.
So
It's
who
like our
knows
favorite
how
part.
long it's going to be until they fucking find it. So we need to print those out.
That's true. We
And
need to
just
do that.
slip them in. We could slip them in there so easily, and that's going to be like the funniest rickrolling ever. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
So we're going to be like, wait, what?
Yeah, no, they'll be there for years before they're finally like, what is
Yeah, it's gonna say never gonna, and they're gonna be like, "What?" And look at the other one. Give you like, gotcha.
I hate whichever friend did
Okay,
this.
gotcha.
Yeah. No, I think that's awesome. We definitely have to do that.
It's gonna be great.
And they'll never know.
No,
they don't ever
they'll
watch our stream because they hate us. So
I know. Yeah, we're not blowing the surprise right now.
Yeah.
Totally gonna do it. Totally gonna do it. It's gonna be the best. Can't wait. Ready. Okay, and I'm also excited to share some really cool spacey news with you guys.
Sweet, spicy news. Let's do it.
Did you know that we got an epic photo of our black hole, Sagittarius A, in the middle of our solar system?
Oh, our own? We got our own black hole?
We did.
Cool.
We
No,
fucking
I didn't
did.
know that.
Yep. So we have a little video here with Michio Kaku talking about it. So we're going to check this out. And then there's a follow-up video that says how they actually acquired this. So I'm very excited about that. Okay. So let's give it a little go here.
I'm in. Well, it's blurry. This is lame.
Well, until James Webb gets a hold of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, why? Hold on. I can't hear shit. Why does
seeing
it
this first image?
Start off?
Well, this is the
muted.
monster in our own galactic backyard. It is only 26,000 light years from Earth, a hop, skip, and a jump. And if you want to see the vicinity of it, you can go out tonight. Go out tonight, look in the direction of the constellation Sagittarius, between Scorpio and Sagittarius. You can't see much there, but that's where the black hole is. Now, by rights, it should outshine the moon. That's the galactic nuclei. But it's all obscured by dust clouds.
Look at that zoom.
So this fireball, this galactic nuclei at the center of the Milky Way galaxy
Bigfoot.
cannot be seen very well. That's kind of a disappointment.
I mean, I'll take what I can get, I guess. You know, black holes are fascinating. They're mysterious. They're somewhat scary. You know, they're like the basis of so many scary movies that I've seen over the years. The idea that
No,
not
they're not.
even
You've
light
never
can
seen a horror
escape
movie based on a
being
black hole.
eaten by this void is something this kind of blows my mind. Gaining a better understanding of black holes like this, I mean, what could it mean for all of us? What answers could it hold?
Well, ultimately,
Good night, Plain Toast. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Because we
Good night
think
to
that
you.
some
Good
of the
night, we love
equations
you.
that govern the Big Bang are very similar to the equations that govern a black hole. Now, black holes are invisible. So you may say to yourself, what am I looking at if it's invisible? Well, the fireball that you see surrounding everything is hot gas. That's the plasma. Hot gas is being ejected. At the center is black. That's the event horizon. That's where light itself cannot escape. But the black hole itself is at the very center. And we don't know what that thing looks like, a dead center in that photograph. In fact, there's a Nobel Prize waiting for the person who can figure out what lies at the very
Black hole's
center
got gas.
of this photograph.
And as I mentioned off the top, astronomers, they estimate that the black hole is 4 million times more massive than our sun. And it's even still, it's not the biggest one that has been photographed. The sheer size of it, what is it? Does that mean anything?
Yes, well, 3 years ago, the galaxy M87, its black hole was revealed. And it is 1,000 times more massive than our black hole at the center of our Milky Way galaxy. So we call our black hole a gentle giant. It is a giant, but it's gentle. It's not spewing out fireballs or radiation. It's not very active. It's very mild, which I think is good for us. We don't want to have a neighbor that's constantly spewing out solar flares.
Yeah, I guess that's what I can take comfort in. That will help my nightmares be a little less of the black hole waiting to eat me.
Who are you? Stop talking.
If it's, as you
She
said, just
obviously
a
doesn't
hop,
know.
skip, and a jump away,
She's
it's in the middle of our galaxy. Why
trying
did
her
it take
best.
so long to discover and photograph?
Well, at the center of our galaxy is covered with dust clouds. You see, the problem is we are in the disk of the Milky Way galaxy. So when we see other
like this
galaxies, we can
trail.
see
Oh,
the
it didn't
true
show it that time.
dimensions of their,
Good night,
their
Callie.
galactic arms and spirals.
Sweet dreams to
However,
you,
when
my
we look
dear.
at our
Thank you
own
for being
galaxy,
here. We
see
adore
this
you.
tremendous
Yeah,
dust
thank you for
cloud,
coming.
You're the
which
best.
Good night to you.
obscures everything.
And we'll see you on
As I
Wednesday.
said, the galactic nucleus should even
Get your cards
outshine
ready.
the moon. But it's all obscured by dust clouds because we are in the center of the disk of the Milky Way galaxy. Sorry about that.
Amazing. It's good to see you. Thank you for jumping on to help explain this amazing discovery. It's good
My
to see
pleasure.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
To you who knows nothing about space anything.
It's good to see you. It's Michio fucking Kaku,
Yeah,
man. I don't think
Come on.
she. That's
had
okay.
No idea.
Not everybody knows. I am sad that she didn't understand the gravity of the situation that she was in right then. Ha
like
ha
the
ha
gravity
ha
joke.
ha. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Steve's leaving us too.
Good night, Steve. Thanks for coming. I know you were tired right when you popped in, so thank you for being here.
Totally.
I did like my joke too. Thanks.
Yeah. Good night, Steve. We'll see you
Good
soon.
night, Steve. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay. Steffi, I hope that you are still here and listening because this shit's your jam right now. It's right up your little alley
She
there,
left. She
Steffi.
just came in and talked about her vagina and left.
I hope she's still there. So yes, there's a little video on how we have captured this image, and I am so excited to watch it. Let's see.
Yeah, real quick before you hit play on that.
Okay.
In the zoom, did you notice that trail that was heading towards it? That they passed by multiple times.
Uh-huh.
I was wondering what that was because they zoomed in way further past it, but it did look like a trail that was going into it, where it made it look like there was stuff being sucked towards it almost. I wonder what that was, because every time they went past it, I was like, it looks like a.
It probably is. It's probably like sucking different bits of gas and dust and stuff like that.
Maybe, but it wasn't spiraling. Like most stuff falling into a black hole is like spiraling in. This was like a straight trail, so I was wondering if it was something being sucked in, or if maybe it was something in front of it or behind it that was like the arm of the black hole, or like another something else in one of the spirals or something. But
I don't
but
know.
yeah, it
It's
looked like there was a whole
mysterious.
like trail of stuff pointing at it. I was wondering what that was. So cool. Interesting.
I'm loving it. I know, this
Okay.
is so exciting.
All right, how-to video. I'm ready.
Okay, we're gonna learn stuff.
Break out your notepad.
This is the first ever picture of Sagittarius A star, the black hole at the center of the Milky Way. It was taken by the Event Horizon Telescope, a network of 8 observatories around the world coming together as a single enormous radio telescope. In 2017, it aligns to observe
Honeybee.
2 supermassive black holes.
Yay, you got a
The Milky
sub,
Way's
Steffi.
Sagittarius A
Woohoo.
star and the black hole in galaxy
Thank you so much.
M87. The image of M87 star was released in 2019, and after years of painstaking data analysis, the collaboration has finally released its picture of our own black hole. Black holes do not emit any light, so the image shows its silhouette against a glowing background. The background light comes from the hot plasma that is being shredded and pulled into Sagittarius A star. That process occurs much more quickly in our own galaxy than in M87, which is part of why this image took so much longer to produce. M87 star is one of the largest black holes in the universe, at about 6.5 billion times the mass of the Sun. That's more than 1,000 times the mass of Sagittarius A star. It takes the plasma days to weeks to complete an orbit, whereas it takes only minutes for hot plasma to circle Sagittarius A star, making a clear
So fast.
picture much harder to obtain. The other issue is the fact that Earth is situated towards the edge of the galaxy, so the researchers had to deal with the light from all of the stars, dust and gas between us and Sagittarius A star. To make the final image, they used a supercomputer to process their data and aggregated many snapshots taken over the course of several nights. As researchers continue to analyze the black hole data from 2017, they also have a new set of observations to examine. 3 telescopes were added to the Event Horizon Telescope network before the most recent observing campaign in March 2022, which should allow future pictures to be sharper and illuminate subtle details, giving us further insight into the areas around black holes.
Cool. Freaking awesome.
Pretty awesome, man. It's so exciting.
Yeah, is the James Webb gonna be able to take black hole photos though?
I don't know.
Oh, hooray!
Woohoo,
Thanks for cheering.
We got a thing.
We got a cheer.
Yay, thank you. And look, there's a really cool cuttlefish that pops up
Yeah.
on the screen.
And there was a
when you
cuttlefish,
do a cheer.
which we love.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh, good night, honeybee.
Good night,
Thank
honeybee.
you so much. Thank you for gifting that sub
Thanks for
to
gifting.
Stephanie.
Thanks for supporting
You're
us.
so awesome, and thank you for being here. We adore you. And we will see you on Wednesday for the tarot class. Yeah. Yay. Cool. I'm so excited about that. It's going to be great. Yes. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. The James Webb, I mean, it's going to be able to see a lot that we haven't been able to see. So since it is going to be seeing in a different wavelength, maybe we'll be able to see a different perspective of it. I mean, I don't know. There's so many things that they're going to be focusing on. And I know that exoplanets are like a big focus.
Yeah.
So, you know, they want to see way back to the very beginning of the universe, like as far back as they can, which is going to be so fucking epic.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're probably going to focus more on exoplanets and trying to actually see in more detail exoplanets. So I don't know if they're going to focus.
That's the thing, like the cameras and stuff are going to be more geared towards stuff like that. And I don't know if photographing a black hole, I mean, there's got to be all kinds of specialty cameras that's looking at that. Like to capture the light coming off of it and the radiation and stuff. Like I figure it's got to be a specialized thing. So I don't know if the James Webb is going to be calibrated to do that.
Well,
or if
I mean,
got
it's
the
just
ability
infrared,
to do
so
that.
if it's emitting infrared signals, then it would be able to pick it up in more detail.
Yeah.
And Steph, so it will be available, what they're saying is the end of June and the beginning of July. Somewhere in there. That's what they're saying. And I'm so excited about it. That's what they're saying. But they also said they were going to launch for like 8 years, and they didn't launch for a million different reasons. But I'm glad because you want to make sure everything's right. I get it. But I've learned to not hold my breath on their timelines. Although the calibration of the mirrors and the setup for everything went above and beyond what they were expecting. They were actually able to do it faster than they originally planned they were going to. So it seems like everything's going really well. And it took quite some time for everything to cool down to the temperature that it needed to be at. That was the thing that they couldn't control at all. And it's at temperature, everything's aligned, everything's looking good. So hopefully the end of next month into the beginning of July, we'll be getting the first images. And it is a super secret what the first actual image is going to be. Because we got some test images.
That's a surprise.
Which is cool. But I don't know what it's going to be. And I really want to take, like, bets. I want to do, like, a betting thing.
Yeah, like a we can do a pool.
Yes. Yeah, like a cabin in the woods or whatever type of thing. Where everybody throws in like $5 or $10 or something like that, and we all guess, whether it be like a very specific thing or whether it be like, okay, I think it's going to be planets, or I think that it's going to be star forming nebula regions or whatever, you know, like I think that would be really fun. And it's not even about the money, it's just about like, I got my money on this, it's going to be fun, you know, and then if you win, you win, you know. It's not, we're not trying to get rich off it, but I think it would be really fun.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to get in on a pool, on a James Webb pool, let me know, because I'll do it. And what are you talking about? Trump was supposed to say something about aliens today? What? I don't want to hear him say anything about anything ever again. But I did not hear about that. Now I'm curious. Now I feel like we need to look that up and actually see if the, like, what does he possibly have to say that's of any value whatsoever? I don't know. I question any value at all. Really? Congress began their UFO hearings. Am I missing something? Because I know that everybody had to compile their data and put it all, release it all, and they're trying to do like a database where all the different areas of the government are talking to each other. Like that happened last year or whatever. But I don't know about a UFO hearing.
Recent events. I haven't heard anything about recent events.
Well, if you have a link,
I'm
you
interested.
should
Yeah,
send
if you
it
got
to
a link.
me. And if you do, send that
RJ,
to me
I
in
thought the same
Messenger.
thing. So yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, Tucker Dusherson, Dushelson.
That fucking guy. Man.
So I was reading a thing. I was trying to figure out if James Webb will see the Milky Way's black hole, and there's a whole like segment of this thing that starts out, will James Webb see the Milky Way's black hole?
Oh, cool.
And then
You're
it
not the only one to
doesn't answer the question. They're going to study the black hole with James Webb, but it doesn't say what they're actually going to be able to see. It says that the Webb observes the cosmos in 2 infrared wavelengths simultaneously, and that it's positioned correctly, and it'll be doing better than the Hubble would be with it. But it doesn't say if we're going to get like a photo of a black hole or anything. Like it doesn't just be like yes or no.
Well, why would it have that be like, will it do the thing and then not tell you? Like, how weird is that? That's terrible.
It didn't care.
Stephanie, thank you for sending that.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
Yeah, what are we learning?
We're gonna pull that up. Okay.
So I guess the Sagittarius A, it flares up every few hours.
Flares up.
Yeah, it's like a weirdly flickering black hole. That's what they say. And it's proved elusive for existing telescopes to explore.
You tell the story. I have to go take a pee break. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it says the Sagittarius A has a tendency to flare up on an hourly basis, and it makes it difficult to image. So the James Webb investigators will have a team working with the Event Horizon Telescope, which is the telescope that can see the black holes. So they'll be working with the black hole photography team, which is good. They're the ones that took the first image of the black hole. But it sounds like they're going to be using the Webb and its infrared capabilities to more get information about the flares when it flares up. So maybe they can tell what's falling into it, or where, where that energy is coming from. So eventually he's going to stare into it. Blah, blah, blah. They expect the Webb and the EHT working together will provide more information concerning what causes the flares. So yeah, it sounds like it's not really going to be like the EHT photos, which we've seen of the black holes, but it's more going to focus on the flares and the flashing of the lights, and probably the matter that's falling into them and lighting up as it falls in. So that'll be interesting to see what they can come up with. Because yeah, I wonder if they can do like composite images. They might be able to take James Webb photo and the EHT photos and stick them together, and then do some color correction and give us a more accurate photo of a black hole, which would be super cool. But it doesn't sound like it's just gonna like take a picture of a black hole and show us what we're really wanting to see, which is dolphins rubbing on anacondas is what we really want to see. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know really. No super straight answers, but they're gonna try. They're gonna be staring at it, and we'll see what happens there.
One way to find out.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, give us the hole.
Give us that hole. Show me your hole.
Okay, well, I'm stoked. We're gonna check out this article here.
What's our alien
Well, actually, hold on. So before we get to that, since we're talking about James Webb, this was a couple weeks ago, but for whatever reason we didn't end up covering it. So I thought maybe we can do a recap here.
Oh, we got transitions.
Yes, because we've been doing, every time that there's some kind of update, we've been covering it. And for whatever reason, that week we did not. Oh, I think it's when we went to the Jerry Cantrell show. It slipped through the cracks on that one. So let's see. I don't even remember. It's forever ago. So we're gonna figure it out together.
We don't even remember.
I don't. It was fucking 2 weeks ago. Okay. Deep Space Observatory needs to say ultra cool to do infrared observations of the early universe. We do know that. So for any of you guys that don't know, like, the details about the James Webb, which a lot of you are in here all the time, so I've been talking about it so much, so you probably already know. But it has to be, like, as cold as fucking possible, because since it's infrared, it's detecting the smallest amounts of heat. So they sent it up into space, and I would have thought it would have cooled down very quickly since space is fucking freezing. But apparently it takes quite a while. So any heat that was in that section of it had to be gone. So
I think part of the issue is that, like, it goes up with a certain amount of heat, and since things are heated up, they're expanded a little bit. All the metal and everything has that expansion to it.
Okay.
And when it starts cooling off, it shrinks. But that shrinking causes little amounts of heat. And
just the act of it
just
moving,
the act
friction.
of it moving
That makes sense.
causes heat. So it's got to shrink down into place, and all the heat coming from that has to dissipate so it doesn't fuck with their extremely sensitive sensors.
Okay.
From what I understand.
That makes sense. I didn't think about the friction caused by the settling of the thing. So
Yeah.
that's a good point. So yes, we all know it has finished its alignment phase with a sharp images of different distant stars. Comparatively, not super sharp, but still pretty freaking cool compared to what it is that we already have. So they're doing a thermal stability test. This daring gauntlet will deliberately turn the observatory between positions where it receives more or less sunlight. Goal is to make sure that the $10 billion observatory can sail through its science work despite the extremes of space and without sacrificing the quality of its images, its pointing ability, or vital abilities that will keep it focused on the early universe. So the thermal stability exercise will measure these changes by moving between the extremes of Webb's field of view from the hot to the cold attitude. Attitude, okay, wasn't the word I would expect. Spending multiple days in the cold attitude, then slewing back to the hot attitude. Interesting. Okay. Okay, that's not what I expected.
Lots of
shoot,
attitude.
we got a fucking video. What up with the video? Yeah, look at the fucking images here. I'm so stoked.
Hey, John, how are you doing?
Hey, John. Well, we're going to give everybody an opportunity to concur, but...
Yes, I concur.
Okay.
I concur.
Yeah, concurring.
It's officially completed its alignment phase.
Yeah.
Sweet. We are aligned. Each instrument is at its operating temperature.
Fantastic.
Instrument commissioning. Okay. This shit wasn't already commissioned. We should have had that commissioned.
Awesome. Oh, will you stop with the pop-ups?
Come on, we're trying to learn science. Get your
Gosh
pop-ups out
darn
of here.
it. That's awesome.
That's super cool.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Do they have? What did you say that their aim date for the first official photo was going to be?
They were saying they didn't give a date. They said end of June, beginning of July. They gave a window.
Okay.
So unless it changed, which I don't know if it
I'm
did.
ready for it. I'm ready. It better be good.
Let's see if there's any updates that we missed
Don't give me
in
a
real
lame
time,
photo.
and then we're gonna cover the fucking alien shit, which I'm so excited.
Yeah,
about.
we're about to get in some aliens. We didn't even know.
I didn't even know. Didn't even know.
From Tucker Dushelson.
Tucker Dushelson. Okay, update on the commissioning. Did a test image showing part of the neighboring Large Magellanic Cloud Galaxy. Okay, which is that image that we saw, which is great.
Seen it. Next.
The last phase will focus on testing the instruments aboard the observatory, and it is expected to take about 2 months. Are you fucking serious right now? See, I don't trust him. NASA personnel will update the public about the telescope's progress so far and what remains to be done during a news conference on May 9th. I did not know that was coming up, and I wish I did because I would see it.
Yeah, it's already
Which
passed.
you can watch here at space.com. Okay,
Sweet.
Very nice.
All right.
The
Okay.
3-month aligning process of the James Webb Space Telescope's instruments and mirrors is finally complete as of the April 28th. Agency shared samples that, while small, showcase the sharp focus on the instrument. Okay. But when are we expected to get images?
The real question.
Yes, because if they changed it, if they pushed it back, I hope they didn't.
Better not.
First image date. Okay, let's see. Do they know? Because at this point, you think now that everything's like pretty aligned that they should be able to give a better idea
Yeah, you would think
as to
so.
when.
You think scientists would know things and have information,
Yeah.
but they don't really.
Okay, it's still as of like I think this came out This came out on May 10th, which was a little bit last week or so. But they're still aiming for June or early July.
Okay.
So
yeah,
that
they're
is
thinking roughly 2 months, and that was early May. Or wait. Yeah. Like all of May,
April,
most of June.
Yep.
would be- Okay.
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 So I'm ready. I'm ready for this shit, man.
Okay. I'll be right back. It's my turn.
Okay. Dusty's going.
While you're getting aliens queued up.
I know. Do you want me to wait for you in that one?
Wait before you get into anything big.
Okay, I will. I will. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's another little James Webb video. Let's watch that. Oh, wait for Dusty. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's going back so far. Oh, we're gonna see through the fucking clouds, man. Ah. All right. You guys, what are we gonna see? Do you guys think that we're going to maybe get more detailed images of the things that we already know exist? Or do you guys think that we're going to be able to visibly see things that we didn't even know was out there? What do you guys think? Because I don't know. I mean, we're always finding new shit all the time. And I think that it's possible that we might end up seeing things that we had no idea even existed. Like to be able to see through some of those nebulous clouds in the star forming regions too. Maybe we'll learn more about like star formation than we ever knew before. I hope we do. And then seeing back to the very beginning of our known universe. Going back, 13 billion years. That is going to be so interesting to see like the beginning formation of these galaxies and just see the birth of everything. And it's just crazy because we have no idea what's there right now. It could be completely black. Like all of that there could be a wall of blackness just coming right at us and we would never fucking know. We're just seeing 13 billion years ago. So it's so cool that we get to see all these different parts in the timeline.
Okay.
I love it.
I'm ready.
There are other worlds than these. Like how what? What do you mean?
Like how?
Like how? Like how what? There's a little bit of a lag, so I'm like, what? What was I saying?
How now,
at that
brown
point?
cow? How now,
I don't
brown
know.
cow?
This is so
How now,
cool.
brown cow?
Oh, wouldn't that be cool if we could see through to parallel universes? Oh
Find
my
out that the
God.
Great Attractor is another universe.
Boom.
It's totally another universe. There's a universe over there.
Man.
We're all just little bubbles floating in this cosmic fuzz.
Oh yeah, how seeing in the past.
Oh yeah.
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 It's fucking
mind-blowing.
crazy. That I mean, we're only seeing what was there at the time. It took the light all this time to get here, so we have no fucking idea what is actually there now. Like the evolution in the past. Let's say we go back 13 billion years, and we're looking back at this light, fucking 13 billion years ago. Like, what on earth could that evolve to in 13 billion years? Like, we have no idea. Like, there could be these massive structures out there as far as, like, all these things attracted together. Like, galaxies could have completely different shapes if there's so much attraction going on that's pulling everything in there. Could just be, like, massive, huge sections that are just completely packed and filled
Could be.
with things.
Or it could be just giant voids.
Or it could be giant void because everything burns out. Everything could have just lived its life cycle and it just could have just burned itself out. And that's why I was saying it could just be like black. It could just be like this wall of darkness that takes billions of years
That's kind of
which will eventually be us. You think so?
Yeah, I think it's a void. My view of how it works is the cosmic fuzz is all everywhere. The cosmic fuzz is the everything, and it's like static or like a foam, like the bubbles, and like it's all the little foam. And I think whenever microscopic, super Planck scale stuff, there's like two things that come together because things just attract. In general, there's an attraction of whatever it is, even if it's a nothing and it's a little spark of a little thing, but it attracts, and I think it starts a thing and sets off a chain reaction in a spherical shape, and I think it pulls away and it starts opening up. But I think the edge of everything is pulling and it's creating a suction.
Sure.
And I think that edge is where all the shit's formed, and everything is like, and that's where the universe forms, all the stars and all the everything. But in the middle, I think the stuff's moving away because it's being pulled by the edge. That's why everything is going further away.
Sure.
Everywhere that we look.
That's
So I
a
think
good
it's
way
all
to
pulling away.
explain that.
And it's going to be a void, and then it just goes out forever. And then after trillions and trillions and trillions of forever, then it goes back to being a fuzz, and everything breaks down, and then it does it again. But I think there's other ones next to us and all the foam, and it's just like forever sucking away. But I think that suction is why everything is moving further away. I think that's where that distance is coming from, and I think it creates a pulling effect.
I like that. And then it's just darkness in the middle because everything's being pulled out. I mean, it's very possible. And then who knows how many times our universe has done this over and over and over. So, we know, the Big Bang 13 billion years ago. I mean, so many of these galaxies and even some of these stars, these old fucking stars, they've been around for billions and billions of years. So things haven't even had a chance to get through one full life cycle, a lot of it. Or some of them have had one life cycle and they're like making other babies, but it's not like this has been happening over and over and over and over and over and over. It's still kind of like the first phase, really, of the universe. So what about, 16 billion years ago and 42 billion years ago and 100 billion years ago? Like, what about that?
Yep. 25 trillion years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the whole, like, Big Bang, Big Crunch kind of thing kind of makes sense. And if multiverse is a thing, then I, believe it's happening all around us all the time in different places. But it makes sense that everything kind of spreads out and then it collapses upon itself and blows up again, and it just keeps fucking doing
I'm
it.
more of a big freeze over a big crunch. I think it's a big, it all pulls away, and then I think it fizzles and stops eventually, and then that fuzz kind of fills everything in because it breaks down, and then it starts again from wherever. It starts here one time, and then it starts here another time, and here, and they're just infinite. They're forever. Universes are infinite, I feel like.
It's possible, but I do think that there is also that possibility that it just sinks back down, like the momentum just stops, and then it just kind of like
But
attracts
what we're seeing
back.
shows that that's not really going to be able to happen, because if everything is moving further away from each other for so long, they're going to get so far away from each other that they're not going to have any attraction. Nothing's going to pull inwards because they're not going to be near each other to be able to pull inwards.
Unless there is a greater activated force than we understand right now.
Maybe.
There's
the idea of dark energy, but that's also, they think that that's actually pushing outwards. One of the theories is that the reason that everything is round is not because of gravity, that there's not really gravity pulling, but because there's some other energy, and this dark energy, dark matter, is actually everywhere else in the void that is pushing. And that pushing, just like if you took some mushy something underwater to the depths of water, it would have a spherical shape because the water is going to push in on it.
Sure.
They think that void and that dark energy and dark matter is actually squeezing everything, creating this attraction that we see as gravity. So instead of gravity being a pulling motion, there's theories that it's actually a pushing from an outward energy that we don't understand.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
So
Nobody fucking knows.
We don't know.
We're learning little bits here and there.
But we need to take
We're trying to
pictures of
figure it
all of
out, Yep. We're gonna figure little bits at a time out. And all it does is open Pandora's box every time with more fucking questions.
It's true. Just gives us things to break our brain on.
I love it. It's so fun. I love the mystery of the universe.
Or like RJ said, we could just be a pimple on the butt cheek of some large alien.
I mean,
Also a good theory. We don't know.
Possible. Okay, we're gonna check out this bizarre UFO this week in Congress. UFO update situation here.
Okay.
Let's see.
There's been some
figure this out together.
weird developments.
Damn
Listen
it!
to
It
a
wants me to
podcast.
sign up. Oh, ad blocker.
just
Okay.
disable.
Ad blocker.
I was listening to a podcast today talking about developments that are coming out of all this stuff, and there's been a lot of talk of skinwalkers lately, and specifically skinwalkers in the Pentagon, and the UFO and Skinwalker Ranch connection is apparently going deeper than any of us thought.
Does that continue to cite?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Sorry, fucking ads are.
So I'm wondering if this has anything to do with that.
Let's find out. Okay.
UFO
This week in Congress, UFO debate files into Capitol Hill.
It's a pun.
Sorry. I was ready for the UFO files.
Yeah.
My brain wanted to see that. Okay. So, here's one of their fancy photos from 2019 that they finally came out and admitted we don't know what the fuck that is. Thank you for admitting you don't know everything. Amazing. Okay. Do you want to dictate?
Sure.
Do you feel like it?
I'll
Okay.
just read the
Yeah.
article.
Let's do it.
Congress has a full slate of budget hearings scheduled across Capitol Hill this week, but much of that attention will be abducted by UFOs on Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay, tomorrow.
Members of the House Select Intelligence Committee will hold an open hearing on unidentified aerial phenomena, the first in more than 50 years.
Sick.
Under Secretary of Defense for Intelligence Ronald Moultrie and Deputy Director of Naval Intelligence Scott Bray will testify before the panel on recent research and findings from the Defense Department.
Fucking amazing.
So, Secretary of Defense for Intelligence and Deputy Director of Naval Intelligence. Okay, so they're testifying.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
The move comes almost 1 year after a military report outlined 144 instances of unidentified UAPs from 2004 to 2021. Defense officials have said the mysterious aircraft are likely not alien visitors, but instead unknown new technologies developed by other countries.
Naturally, that's it.
That's they didn't actually say that in the thing. They left it so open and vague that they
Yes.
said that that was one option, but it could also be something from another planet. They didn't know.
Yeah, they didn't necessarily say they're more likely to be from other countries. It was it could be we can't say.
Yeah, they said it could be.
Yeah.
But they also haven't completely ruled out alien influence, making the hearing a prime target for jokes and conspiracy theories. Obviously, because people don't take shit seriously. Although the hearing is scheduled to the public and is scheduled to be public and broadcast over the internet, committee members will also hold a closed session later on Tuesday to cover topics that touch on classified materials. Ooh. So on Tuesday, we got to schedule international priorities. This lady's going to testify on administration, international development priorities. This is all some super
NASA
official.
budget.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, yeah, that's going to get into black budget things that they won't be able to talk about all of.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. NASA might not really have too much black budget. I don't think NASA's going to have...
It'll be the secret programs. That'll be.
Yeah, the
gold
secret
budget.
stuff will have more. Testify on the fiscal 2023 budget request. Yeah.
Okay, Defense Department officials will testify on research into unidentified aerial phenomena.
Okay.
Good.
Ignore this alert. Go away. Okay.
Okay, so a lot of budget stuff. They're talking about atomic energy defense policies. So, okay, lots of... okay, so Wednesday they're doing stuff too.
Okay, so Tuesday and Wednesday. They're going
Okay,
to
they're talking about a
testify
bunch of different shit,
on
too.
Ukraine. Blah, blah, blah. Schedule. Syria. Immigration.
Okay, so the main stuff is tomorrow, is
It's like
Tuesday. The alien stuff, at least. Or
Yeah.
UAP. I can't say alien stuff.
National nuclear security fiscal thing. Yeah, okay.
Okay, but they are going to be
so
discussing...
they are going to be discussing and talking about
Okay.
some of these things. So so they're gonna be talking about the cases, which is interesting.
Yes. But what does Trump have to do with this?
Yeah.
Steffi, you said something about Trump had
You
something
said-
to say?
You said Trump had words on aliens? I bet he had words. He's got words on everything.
I don't believe anything out of his lying fucking mouth, man.
I know. I know. Even if he came out and he agreed with me on things, I would be like, whatever, I'm changing my opinion.
Totally. Interesting though. That's very cool. I'm glad to know that this is happening, at least. There's dialogue. There's continuing dialogue. So they didn't just kind of tell everybody they had to pull all of their information. They're like, okay, now we did that. Now we're never talking about it again. So someone's testifying on research into UAPs. So that is good. And what else did it say too that was related? There was something else that I thought that was related. But okay, I'm into it. I hope that they have something to share with us about it. I was so excited when they were releasing all that information, and I knew that, you know, they're not going to give us very much, but just the fact that they admitted that they don't know, I love that. Like, it's okay, admit that you don't know. That's all we want the whole time. Like, we don't expect you to know. Nobody fucking knows this shit right now. I mean, some people know some things, and there's definitely some dark corners of the government that knows a lot more, and I get that. But just as far as like the regular old government and what they're putting out there, like, you know, a lot of them have very limited information as well. So you don't need to tell us everything, but just stop denying that something's going on, because obviously something's going on. And the longer that you just like deny it, when other countries are coming out and putting their files out there and admitting certain things, like, we just can't keep sitting there being like, no, nuh-uh. And especially Canada came out, you know, and had a lot to say a bunch of years ago. And we're just sitting here just saying nuh-uh the entire time.
Yeah.
Like, there are things that have been seen that we can't explain. Maybe it is other countries. Maybe it's technology that we have that they're, you know, since the agencies aren't talking to each other a lot of time, maybe it's some tests. Maybe it's absolutely fucking aliens. Maybe it's all of those things at the same time.
Yeah, that's exactly
it could
what
totally be all of those things. I don't think it's one or the other, you know?
I think everybody's got technology that they're working on that nobody's talking about. They're all having to test it, including ourselves. But I think we've also got weird shit that we can't explain that is not us. Like, it's all there. I think it's all there. But
I agree.
yeah, so yeah, that'll be interesting. Is tomorrow at what time? What time does it say?
It was 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Yeah, and that's probably East Coast time, too.
Actually, a reason for me to wake up.
That's like 6 a.m. here.
Yeah, is it East
time.
Coast?
I imagine it probably is. I'm not sure where, but I would imagine it's probably D.C. or somewhere over there.
Oh, yeah.
I am not sure,
Yeah,
but I'm
they
sure
go
we can watch
live in
videos
7
later.
hours. So yeah, it's 6 a.m. here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave the YouTube. Actually, I'll send this link in the chat
Okay.
for
we'll put that
anybody
in
who
the
cares.
chat. If anybody is interested.
Anybody who cares, you can go to this link. What is it called?
Cool.
The C3 Subcommittee hearing on UAPs. That's what that is. That's a very good, very official name.
Okay, well, since we're talking about spacey stuff, this is really cool news.
Cool.
May 14th. Oh, you moons gotta go?
Moon's got to
Damn,
go.
you're going right before I talked about scientists growing plants in lunar dirt.
Oh, we're talking
Next
about moons.
stop, moon. And you're just gonna leave us.
You can't just leave us. We're not going to talk about this until you're gone, though. Put it away. They said that they hate us and they're leaving, so we're not going to talk about moons until they're gone. That's
I
your
love you
punishment.
guys, though. I love you, little moons.
This is true.
My little sweet moon friends.
Moon friend.
Moon friends.
Hang out for one last article. We're talking about lunar dirt.
Lunar dirt.
Come on.
However, I like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is awesome. For the first time, scientists have grown plants in soil from the moon collected by the Apollo astronauts.
Cool. What kind of plant can grow in lunar soil? Would they grow?
Well,
What is
let's see. I know, bad timing, huh? No, if you guys got to go, I totally understand. It's okay. We're just kind of giving you shit. But it is kind of funny that the next article was
And we're going
moon
to read
stuff.
as slow as we possibly can.
Researchers had no idea, sorry, excuse me, if anything would sprout in the harsh moon dirt and wanted to see if it could be used to grow food by the next generation of lunar explorers. Oh, shit. You gotta catch him, dairy. Fucking RJ. Oh. Okay, well, I will redeem your catch him, dairy, but we have to make it through
After this article.
this article. And by the way, Stephanie, I don't think you've seen Catch 'em Dare yet, and you're gonna fucking love it.
Yeah.
You're gonna
If
love
you haven't
it. So
seen it,
yeah, you make sure to
you're
stick
gonna
around
love
for
it.
this shit. My God, it's so fucking funny. So the plants actually grew in the lunar soil. It is so strange that worked. They said the downside was after the first week, the coarseness and other properties of the lunar soil stressed the small flowering weeds so much that they grew more slowly than seedlings planted in fake moon dirt from Earth. So most of the plants ended up stunted. Oh, you'll see, Steffi. You'll see. You're going to just get your fucking laughing pants on because it's fucking
Put on
funny.
your laughing pants.
It's such a funny video that we made it as a redemption, so you could you get channel points as you watch our show, and you can redeem the points to make us play the video. It's that good. It's that good. So yeah, so they're stunted, unfortunately. So the longer the soil was exposed to the cosmic radiation and solar wind on the moon, the worse the plants seemed to do. So the Apollo 11 samples exposed to a couple billion years longer to the elements because of the Sea of Tranquility's older surface were the least conductive for growth. That's very interesting. This is a big step forward to know that you can grow plants. The real next step is to go and do it on the surface of the moon.
Oh, we're going to do it on the
We're
moon.
gonna do it on the moon. I know, fake moon dirt from Earth. But it's not organic matter. So I guess because it's like little glass shards essentially and like volcanic, but there's no organic matter whatsoever in it. So I guess they did some kind of like non-organic matter fake moon dirt.
I mean, we have moon dirt. Just use the moon dirt.
I mean, fair enough. Yeah, they did eventually, but it took them a while. So yeah, the moon dirt is full of tiny glass fragments from micrometeorite impacts that got everywhere in the Apollo lunar landers and wore down the moonwalker space suits. Yeah, it's tough stuff, man. For sure. It's definitely not soft, nice dirt. One solution might be to use younger geologic spots on the moon, like lava flows, for digging up planting soil. The environment also could be tweaked, altering the nutrient mixture or adjusting artificial lighting. So there you go. And it says only 842 pounds of moon rocks and soil were brought back by the 6 Apollo crews. So some of the earliest moon dust was sprinkled on plants under quarantine with the Apollo astronauts in Houston after returning from the moon. Okay. Most of the lunar stash, oh, that's cool, the guy's lunar stash, remained locked away, forcing researchers to experiment with simulated soil made of volcanic ash on Earth. NASA finally doled out 12 grams to the University of Florida researchers last year as the long-awaited planting took place in May in a lab. So, yeah, they're being real, stingy with their fucking moon dirt. NASA said the timing for such an
12 grams.
experiment... Yeah.
Come on.
It's not very much.
Isn't NASA supposed to be doing the experimentation that is supposed to be moving us on into space exploration and living on other planets? Why do you have 842 pounds of lunar dirt and rocks if you're not going to do anything with it? You're just going to hold on to some dirt and study it under a microscope? You only need less than 12 grams to look at it under a microscope. Let's take 4 pounds of it and put it in a planter and see if we can grow a thing.
But it also says that 842 pounds were brought back. We don't know how much of that is left, too. How much they've already done stuff with. Don't know.
I guess so.
Don't know.
But still, 12 grams. Let's go back to the moon. We can get back to the moon. Come on. right? We did it one time, so they say.
Mm-hmm. Lunar Stash, that's a good band name, actually. That's like a legit band name.
That's a weed name. Or like a.
That's great.
Yeah, that's like
I
a
like
dispensary name.
That's
I'd
true.
name my dispensary Lunar
The Lunar
Stash.
Stash. That's good. And the scientists are hoping to recycle their lunar soil later this year. Okay, planting more Thale cress before possibly moving on to other vegetation. So they're gonna try it.
I think NASA's being stingy for reasons.
They sound like they are, but they're saying the ideal situation for future astronauts to tap into the endless supply of available local dirt for indoor planting versus setting up hydroponic or an all-water system. Yeah, when water's so limited, you don't want to try to do that. So they want to be able to use the dirt. So at least they tried. I mean, even if you're just trying like a few of them, you know, you do like 6 of them and you just see.
Yeah.
You don't need like 5 pounds of soil for that. You can just try little ones and just give it a go, you know?
Sage
Hello,
Gemini.
Sage Gemini.
Hello.
Welcome back. How you doing?
Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you.
Glad that you are here. Yeah. All right. So that was interesting. I just want to let you guys know we can grow some plants on the moon.
George has trademarked all moon-themed business names. All of them.
That's fucking awesome. I love it. I love it.
I own that
love it.
URL. It's $10,000.
I love it.
Lunarstash.com, 10 grand.
Okay, we're about to we're
gotta-
about to do some
Catch him!
Hold on.
We
It
gotta.
always auto starts, and I hate that it auto starts. It's the most annoying thing ever.
It is. It's lame. We're doing a catch 'em daddy
We're doing a catch him derry.
as a redemption.
Okay.
Thank
This
you
is
for
the
RJ.
best-
This
yes,
is his
RJ, thank
his
you.
sign off to us.
I'm so glad that you're redeeming this. Okay. Anybody who has not seen Catch 'em Dairy, you're welcome,
You're
in
welcome.
advance because it's the fucking funniest shit of all time. Okay, here we go. Ba-bam.
Catch him! Catch him, Derry! Derry, catch him! There's a bat! Get it back! Get it back! Get it back out of the house!
Yeah,
Mom, will you get out? Derry, will you catch him? Oh, fuck it. Oh! Oh! Huh? Jesus, new. Catch him, Derry. Catch him.
That's in a dish towel. Like, how are
Catch
you
him,
going to catch
Derry.
him?
The dish
Bigger
towel is
that's
my
it.
favorite.
Get him now, quick.
I got it.
Get him. Oh, fuck it. God, Derry. Oh! Will you... Marie, will you stop looking in the door? Oh! Jeez. Catch him, Derry. Catch him. You're doing great. You're doing great. Just... That's it. Oh, he nearly got it that time. Nearly. No, he's still flying around the place. Quick.
I'm surprised he doesn't have the heebie-jeebies while it's flopping around his
Oh.
head. I'd be like,
You're doing a great job, Derry. Oh, that's it. Stand up there. Oh! Did you get him? No, he's there. He's making a mockery out of you, boy. Will you get down off this? Take off them shot. The dog's pissing. Dad, the dog's after peeing. Oh. Maureen, you're no help behind the door.
As he's behind the door.
yeah, he's behind the door also. Not helping.
You're tiring him out. He's like McGregor. He's got no legs left. Go on. Catch him now. There he is. Get him. Oh. Oh, fuck it. He's on me.
He's on me.
Should I do outside? No, it's you. Should the dog got a fright and he pissed himself, Mom? So how would you blame him?
Ah, there you fucking
Okay.
go. Catch him, Derek. Oh, fuck it.
He's on me.
Yes, we're totally going to make an emote.
Yeah, that's kind of.
You know what? I think we're talking about doing the animated ones. We do a flapping bat
Yeah.
that says "Catch him, Derry."
Oh, it
With
should
the
say
flapping
fuck
bat.
it. It should say
Like a flapping bat that just says fuck it.
I love it.
Now we're talking.
That's a great idea.
We'll call
Dusty's
it.
gonna figure out how
We'll
to
name
do
it Derry.
See, Steffi, I knew you'd love it. It's so funny, dude. It's so funny. And by the way, these guys have done so many other videos too. This is the first one that they had posted that got like huge because it was so fucking funny. But the family itself, like Derry himself, oh my God, he is so fucking funny. Like, he is the coolest, funniest dad. Which you can't
Yeah.
tell in this one how, like, over the top that the guy is. But they have a YouTube channel, and it's fucking fantastic. So you can go down the rabbit hole, any of you guys, if you would like to, and check their family out. It is fucking funny, dude. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and the guy that's narrating, he looks nothing like you think he would look like. He's
like a younger dude.
Yeah, like a younger guy. Doesn't look at all like you think he would look.
I thought
When
it
we
was gonna be,
first
like,
saw him,
older
we were like,
fellow.
wow, that's not at all what I had in mind.
It's fucking great, dude.
Yeah, the fucking
So
emote.
funny. Yeah.
The animated fuck it back.
I wonder
we
if they
need-
will allow us to have it, though, because there might be some things.
Only one way to find
Yeah,
out.
because they have to approve the emotes.
We're not
They
partner,
might-
what do we
they,
care?
They might not. They might be like, you can't have that. Because then you can go on other people's streams and, like, curse.
Hmm.
I don't know. But, whatever.
That's up to the other streams to ban them or to delete those messages, right?
I guess that's true.
Not my
We'll
fault.
see. But thank you, Moons,
Yeah, thanks,
for redeeming that.
Thanks for
because
mooning
it's
us.
always a good time
I'm
for the
sad I
catch
didn't
him
get to
dairy.
see all the mooning going on at your house, but whatever.
Oh man, when you and Chris were in the fucking RV and we were trying to get RJ to moon you, but the car was too small, the Mini Cooper, like it was impossible. We were trying to figure it out. I was like, "Fucking moon him." He's like, "I can't, man."
RJ's ass is
Can't do
bigger
it.
than
Yeah,
the
it
Mini.
was, it was about to be pretty funny.
Fine.
Yay!
Sweet.
Thanks,
Okay, good.
Moon-us. Hooray! I love it.
You guys should be the Moonanites for Halloween one year.
Yes.
That would be good.
From Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah, you just
The
have to
little
flip everyone
alien
off with
Moonanites,
your
that's so
8-bit
funny.
fingers. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hmm.
Okay, well.
All right, now you can
If
go
you
to bed.
got yes, now you can
I
leave.
guess.
It's fine. I guess. But I love you guys. I'm so glad you were here
Thanks for hanging
tonight,
out with us. We appreciate you both.
my dear, dear, dear friends.
And we're going to see you
no,
soon.
we're not. We're gonna see them when they come out in October.
Oh.
Yep, they're coming out in
forever away.
October.
Never mind.
So
That's-
it's not that soon, but it's soon-ish, I guess.
It's not soon.
I was like, it's not that soon. Stop saying
It's
it's
not
soon.
soon.
But it's gonna be
Fine.
good. Yes. But
Soon
anyway,
enough.
soon enough. October, you're coming out. We're gonna party. We're gonna go to a haunted house. We're gonna do all the things.
Party like a rock star.
Yep. It's gonna be great. Okay.
What?
We're gonna have so much fun in October. Hopefully, it's over the Oddities Festival. We have to go to the Oddities Expo,
Yeah.
or Halloween, or all of it.
Oddities or
Fuck it.
Halloween will both be good.
Yes. Yes, it's gonna be good. But I love you guys so much. Have a lovely evening, and thank you for coming.
Yeah.
I know. We'll have to wait a few more months, but it's gonna be great. Yay. Okay. Cheers, you guys. Thanks for
Good
gifting
night,
the
guys.
sub, too. I appreciate you. Okay. Next in Spacey news, there was an epic Marsquake.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was a giant Marsquake.
Cool.
It shook for 6 hours.
Whoa.
Dude.
That's too long for a quake.
That's a long time. Yep. Shaking lasted for more than 6 hours and released 10 times the energy of the previous record-holding quake. Yes.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, because they had... the record-holding one was pretty big, right? Didn't we talk about the record-holding one on here at one point?
I don't think we did.
I thought we talked about it. Okay.
But this is crazy because they think the quake originated about 1,000 kilometers from the lander.
Oh.
So what it detected, it was far. They're thinking it was really far.
Whoa.
And they're saying that it was an ancient volcanic bulge. I like that that sentence. It's great.
Check out my volcanic bulge.
Yes. So the area that they think it originated from is known for its fractured surface and frequent rock falls. So the ground seems to be shifting in that region. And they believe that that was the epicenter area from what it is that they have researched, I guess.
Makes sense.
So, I don't know. That's
Mars
pretty
quakes can
awesome.
be used to probe what lies beneath Mars' surface. A lot can be learned from studying this whopper of a quake.
Yeah.
The signal is so good we'll be able to work on the details.
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah, if it's that strong and it was over 6 hours, like that's a
Yeah.
lot of data.
I
that
know,
they get to
that's a
mine
long
through at the
time.
moment. That's crazy.
That's
6
a lot of shaking.
Why? So it is. Is it volcanically active?
Yes. I don't know if it's like active, but I don't think it's completely dormant. There's still movement
It's
happening.
not completely dead. So
And the
that
biggest volcano in the
there's something
entire
going on.
solar system is on Mars.
But it's never erupted in our in recorded history, right? We've never seen it erupt.
I don't believe so, no.
So it's essentially a dead or dormant volcano.
But under the
quakes
surface,
like that means
there
those
could
things are
be
moving around.
volcanic stuff underground moving around.
Unless that's just like the settling of the planet, like as it just like gets
It
colder
could.
and moves in. But that's crazy though. I'm glad we don't have those.
Yep. So this is like a magnitude 5 is what they call this one. I don't know if it's the same scale as here, but if it's if they equated it to here, then it's magnitude 5. And
yeah,
that's not
a 5 for 6
too
hours
crazy.
though. Like
Yeah,
the length
for 6 hours.
The length is rough.
For 6 freaking hours. So that's pretty intense.
Yeah.
So if Mars is a rockin', don't come a knockin'.
Don't come a knockin'.
That is the lesson that we've learned here today. Boom. Okay, who is still here in chat? The numbers just dropped substantially. So tell me if you are here.
The moon's
and
left.
if you are paying
We got
attention.
Some lurkers.
And if people are lurking and hanging out and listening, I'm in.
Yeah.
I do have some more stuff we can cover,
you're
but
lurking and loving
if everybody's kind of like zoned out for the night, then we'll wrap it up. So I'll leave it up to you guys. So if you are here and listening, and if you want to hear more things, break your lurk. Tell me that you're here.
Oh, break your lurk.
Break
Not
your
allowed.
lurk. I'm even gonna put little lurking ghost emotes.
Oh, Alf
in the
just
chat.
came in.
Oh, sweet!
Sweet.
Yay!
And then Steph has to go.
Steffi says it's bedtime. Alf, that's awesome.
Alf is taking
I'm glad
her
you
place.
like the zombie statue. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's so fun. I love it. And it was so fun. I'm so glad they let me paint it.
Yeah,
It's kind of a funny
it's coming
story.
along
So
really
our
well.
friends, oh, good night, Steffi. You going to bed right meow? I love you.
Good night, Steph. I'm glad
I
we're
will,
having a birthday party for you.
Yes, we're
That'd be
having
awesome.
Steffi's 40th birthday party next month. It's going to be so
Hooray,
awesome.
Welcome to old.
It's going to be so
We
fun.
get to be 40
I love
together.
it. Oh, thank you for the bits.
Oh, hooray.
Yay, and you get the
Yeah.
cuttlefish again. I love when the cuttlefish
Cuttlefish.
pops up. I get bits.
Party time.
Thank you, sweetheart. I love you.
Didn't that pop up on the other side last time? Oh, we
Yeah.
were in the 2-screen thing.
Oh, yeah.
I guess they're different.
No, I'm glad that you came in tonight, Steph. And we're going to have
Totally.
Steph on as a guest next month as well. So this
Oh,
is going to be so
sick.
awesome. I'm really excited about it.
Cool.
It's going to be really good.
We're going to talk about Taylor Swift millipedes.
No.
Come on.
We will do no such
At
thing.
least bring it up for like 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 whole minutes.
Okay, good.
You got it. No, I love you. And I will talk to you soon.
Yes.
But at least Alf's here.
Yeah. And
so we
hello,
got
Alf.
one person.
We were just
that's paying
asking if
attention right now.
anybody was hanging out and enjoying it, if we had any lurkers that wanted to stay.
Yeah, because our numbers were high there for a hot minute, and then everybody kind of like dipped
Everybody
out. So I was like,
left.
well, we don't want to talk to ourselves. I mean, we could.
We can.
But I would be happy to share things.
Ladies still
in this way.
lurking. It looks like we got a way bug lurking somewhere. They're away bug, Lord away bug.
Well, then I may as well show you guys
Should be
these baby capybaras
Hooray.
that were born recently at the Houston Zoo.
Oh, look at them.
Look
go.
at that.
Oh, that's cute.
Look at how cute they are. And they announce them by saying, "Don't worry, be Cappy."
Okay, good.
And they've been named Bruno and Peppa after
So, like-
characters from the Disney movie Encanto, which I have not seen yet, but
I feel
I
like
guess
they
it's
could have
cute.
gotten something a little bit better with their pun, their capybara pun. Cappy birthday.
That's pretty
Or
good
They
too.
were just born, right?
That is pretty cute. So I love it. And Encanto is set in Colombia, which is where capybaras come from. So that's why they named them that. That makes sense. That's cute.
Okay.
Okay. The siblings were born April 11th to the first-time mom Squirt and dad Rio.
Squirt and
That's
Rio.
so cute. Squirt and Rio.
That is a couple made for
They
life.
represent the third litter of greater capybaras born at the zoo in the last 10 years. That is so cool. I've seen capybaras and they're so fucking goddamn cute, dude.
The zoo posted a short video of the two frolicking together.
Yay! That's so fun. Frolic. I wish I could see that video. God damn.
Frolicking capybaras.
You're not even going to show me? You're going to tell me they
Just
frolicked
gonna
and you're
say
not
that
going
they
to give me a
frolicked.
link to the
We just have
frolicking?
to imagine they're frolicking.
Rude.
That's lame.
But that's super, super cute.
Yeah.
Thought I would share that with all of you.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Little capybaras.
Pretty good.
Fun.
Yep.
I'm for it.
Sweet.
All right.
Okay. Well, I
I'm for
say
it.
we find somebody to raid right now. Don't you want somebody to raid?
Wouldn't you love somebody to raid?
Oh, Fetchbug is going.
Is she? I saw she.
Yeah,
went
she's got a lot of
live.
people in there actually right now.
Does she?
And she's probably just about over, but I'll check it out and we'll bring all 4 of us over there.
Yeah,
That
all
sounds good.
4 of us are going in there.
We're doing it.
Alf, are you in? We're going to fetch.
Alpha's in. Alpha knows
Alpha's in.
the glory of the fetch bug.
All right.
Let's do
The
it.
glory of the fetch bug.
Well, if anybody is still lurking and listening, we love you. We love our lurkers.
We love our
And
lurkers.
we appreciate all of you guys and all of your support always and forever. And we will see you guys on Wednesday with Plain Toast No Jam.
Yeah.
And that's going to be so fun. So, if anybody wants to learn tarot, Wednesday is the day we will be learning. So, see you guys later.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.